I want to say something heartfelt to my friend Artie.
Yeah.
I was going to say it to you off the air, and I probably should, but I'm not good off the air.
Uh-oh, what is this, another intervention?
No intervention. In fact, I was thinking about it. I don't want to intervene in his life. He's perfect.
He's perfect.
I've realized, I've come around.
He's perfect for us, anyway.
Exactly.
Well, here's what I want to say to you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to get a little emotional about you.
Really?
I was thinking about yesterday's show.
Uh-huh.
And I was very, very grateful to you. You stepped up a couple of times yesterday. You particularly shine with Beetlejuice when you went to war with him.
This is all the black man's money I got.
Gold money?
It's my fucking money.
So is your money.
Fucking
Yeah,
Jew.
so is your tits. You look like a girl.
You tell him, Beetle. Then your brilliant soliloquy of The Godfather, your complete memorization of entire scenes from The Godfather was totally entertaining. And that's great. And listen, you're here because you're funny, and certainly you earned your spot here, and everyone loves you. But you've done something that I was reflecting on you this past week.
Really?
Yeah, and you did something that I thought was terrific and makes the Howard Stern Show very special. And you would never guess what my favorite Artie moment was for the past, I don't know, last week or so.
God, I'm dying to hear.
Okay.
Jeez, the last week, I don't even remember.
I think it might have even happened this week, but I have no...
Was it when I shit my pants Thursday?
Oh, don't get uncomfortable with this.
I know. I'm already uncomfortable with it. I'd rather you insult me.
We had the cancer kid in here yesterday, and I was here having a meeting with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. I was working on some of the ideas I have for the channel, and it must have been about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Tim said to me, Artie took the cancer kid to lunch with a bunch of people yesterday.
Right.
Now, I mean, you didn't have to do that. The kid was thrilled and all of that.
Well, wait a minute. I wanted to do that. Artie both did that for me, and I didn't get a chance. He hid that kid from me.
Well, whatever.
I was hiding him.
Don't feel competitive. You've done your share. But you did that yesterday, and I yelled at the news department for not covering it. But in a way,
they didn't cover it.
I'm kind of glad they didn't, because it was a private thing, and that maybe it was even more special to this kid.
Yeah.
I said, how could 𝗛𝗍𝗍 sit there and eat lunch with you and not think to bring out his dumb tape recorder? And maybe
was at the lunch.
He was there, yeah.
The news could have had a half-hour special out of that. God knows what went on. What did Artie talk about? What did the kid talk about?
What kind of newsman is 𝗛𝗍𝗍𝗿?
He's not. He's some sort of stand-up comic that nobody's ever heard of. And then I had a whole incident where Penny Crone grabbed me at about 2:30 yesterday in the afternoon and said, can I interview you about your tattoos? And I said to her, it's funny. Artie just took the cancer kid to lunch. I'm shocked that nobody covered it. She goes, oh, my God, I was standing right here when that all went happened, and I didn't cover it.
Oh, my goodness. She's still waiting for the tattoo story.
She was right in the middle of the fray.
She spent 5 hours waiting for the tattoo story. I turned my back, and then she starts crying hysterically.
What?
Because she was very upset with herself for I said, Penny, my point in bringing it up wasn't sometimes you don't see something, and maybe your point in not covering it was sort of a nice thing to happen to this cancer kid. And maybe you want.
Well, they didn't have to make a whole production of it necessarily, but they certainly could have.
I wasn't
told
mad.
A story.
I wasn't mad at Penny. I didn't feel she missed a story. Sometimes it's not obvious, It just was obvious to me at that moment that might have been an interesting story.
That's a pretty obvious story.
Oh, there's Penny crying in the hall.
Oh no!
I had to cradle her for 15 minutes.
Poor Penny.
I think she's losing it on this job.
Oh yeah, she's losing it.
She's a terrific woman.
I think she lost it in the '60s, but this is not helping.
But anyway, what I want to say to you, Artie Lang, Employee of the Week.
Yes.
Your funny factor yesterday, of course, was greatly appreciated by the whole audience.
Right.
But the favorite moments I had was when you did these two gestures.
Your human factor.
That no one really paid attention to. And I thought it was very special.
That's nice.
That's all I wanted to say.
It was weird with the cancer kids because it's like they got a kick out of watching me eat. I could tell. Like every time I took a bite, they got excited for some reason.
Where did you take them?
We went to Del Frisco's, which is a great restaurant.
That's a very expensive restaurant.
And
too.
I'll tell you what, they treated us very nice. We had 10 people. They gave us a room all the way in the back. And yes, it was very expensive. But they couldn't have been cool. They were both Yankee fans. We talked about the Yankees. And it's funny, like my guys are old timers to them. They're like, all the old timers performers like Craig Nettles and stuff. And it's funny. I ordered dessert in a way just to please them. I was kind of stuffed. And I said, these guys want to watch me eat a piece of cake.
How many sodas did you have?
I don't know. You know, I had a few sodas. I had a big veal chop, which was wonderful.
What does a veal chop come with?
Well, it's like, you know, everything is sort of a la carte. You got to order sides like a steakhouse. So I got a side of a shrimp cocktail, sauteed mushrooms.
A side of shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel, a side.
Huge shrimp.
Like another entree.
That's at least an appetizer.
Right.
I like that it's a side. Yeah, go ahead.
And, you know, and then
I had a side steak.
And then afterwards, they had that chocolate, warm, molten cake.
Wait, you're skipping over the whole meal.
Yeah.
You had
I had a veal chop.
Veal chop.
I started out with the house salad, which there is covered in bacon. It's the most unbelievable bacon.
Blue
you've ever
cheese dressing, or
I had vinaigrette, but I had a big roll with it and butter.
How many rolls?
I dunked in there. You know, they get those big steak restaurant rolls. About two.
Butter. You have to
yeah.
have the butter.
I buttered it, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the veal chop was fantastic.
How
and
thick?
Oh, very thick. You've been there, Rob. It's great there. And a big shrimp cocktail, sauteed mushrooms, and then, yeah, I was a little full, and I had to go back to Jersey to deal with some business bullshit. And I said, these kids want to see me. They kept going, hey, Artie, want a piece of cake? And I was like, all right, I'll have a piece of cake for the kid.
Now, there's an interesting dynamic. You invite you invite these cancer kids, the cancer kid and his cousin, to go to lunch with you, but a lot of people glom onto the action, like Scott the engineer.
Well, let me be fair about this.
Yeah.
Sal, the stockbroker, is a good guy. He was going to take. I think they were all going to take them out to Benihana. And yesterday, I felt good and I had a little adrenaline going. I had some time to kill, and I said, let's all go eat. And they said the cancer kids. I said, well, let's everybody eat. They were going to go to a restaurant further away, and I said, let's just go downstairs. And it's more expensive downstairs, and I don't want to. I don't want to force anybody into anything. So I said, look, I'll pay for it.
Of course.
It's on me.
Is that when Scott perked up?
And then I asked Scott. And Scott
I heard
said
you glommed
yes.
in.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I asked Scott, and he said yeah.
Hold on a minute. I was standing in the hall, and Artie goes, who wants to go to lunch?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I didn't even glom. He said, who wants to go to lunch? I said, all right, I'll go.
Did Scott reach for the wallet at all?
I did. I offered him money.
I said to Penny in the halls, I said, you at least had a cover. How Scott makes the move at the end. And she goes, Scott's very poor. He makes very little money. And I go, oh, what, is he singing his tail off?
No, it wasn't. No, it was, we got into something else. But I offered him money.
He's right.
I would have paid. I only had a burger. I didn't order like a steak or anything. I just had a burger.
I'm just kidding with you. So
and I'll give him money right now.
I mean, no, you had a $38
give him the
burger.
money. I want to see.
He acts like the burgers are $2.
Busting your chops.
What was the tab over at Delmonico?
About $500.
$500.
It was 10 of us.
Wow.
That's amazing, Artie.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with my money? I don't ski or anything.
Any drinking going on, or just
no, I didn't drink.
Cocktails?
I didn't drink.
Just strictly food.
And the two cancer kids were really nice, really great kids. You could
cancer
tell.
Kid can't eat much. He's got the chemo going.
Right, that's what I figured.
He probably threw up that 50-buck lunch you bought him.
Yeah.
But you could tell how big a fan they are of the show, and they took pictures, and it was nice.
But you could tell that Artie really felt for them. During the show, he gave one of the kids a box of the Devil Dog.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
And he signed it, too.
And he signed it, and then he signed a bottle of Jack Daniels to the other one.
The kid who was of age.
Yeah, 21. Just turned 21.
They're not that much kids.
You know what's funny? You can tell how people love the show, like what they like. We're afraid we're abusing people with some of the dark shit we do, but you know what that cancer kid said to me at lunch?
What did he say?
He goes, oh, man, I was hoping you were going to do the wah.
He wanted you to wah?
Yeah, I said, you wanted that? He's like, yeah,
where were you on?
Everything
You
wah.
know, come to think of it, I take back everything I said.
You were too sympathetic.
He goes, I thought you were going to do the wah. I got cancer. I was like, oh, Christ.
Yeah, that was a perfect move for you. That would have been the key move. Yes,
Sorry, I hit you with a 2x4, too.
If you're interested in going back...
You should have beat him with a hammer.
Going back to that story you were talking about, Artie taking the kid out to lunch and the news not covering it and Penny crying. If you go to your page and read, I have the tape of Penny crying.
How'd you get that?
Someone started taping in the hallway yesterday.
All right, here's Penny Crone crying after I told her she missed the story. Here you go.
I was standing right here. I've been here for 5 hours.
Come here. Come here.
And then Liz gets
John,
mad.
I
I don't want to get you mad, Howard, and you're 100% right.
I'm not mad.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you have more of that? Because she was going for a while.
Let me see.
There was a huge thing going on in the hall.
She cries a lot. She cried. She cried once We did a press conference.
Is she stable?
No, but she talks about she cries a lot, and weird things make her cry. I don't even remember, but one time John DeBella pointed at her.
Yeah.
You remember he pointed at her?
And she started crying.
She started crying. She goes, I don't like people pointing at me.
Yeah.
Don't point at me, okay? All right, I don't like them. All right, I don't even know you, and I don't point at you.
I can only
All right? Right, exactly. And now I'll point at you.
Taking this back to your editing room.
No, I hate that.
Bringing it up to be the way.
I just hate that.
I'm Italian. Pardon me. I talk with my hands. Penny, you hate John?
No, I hate being pointed at.
Are you crying?
No.
You are crying. Penny, you're crying.
I'm not. It's just.
You're crying.
You have multiple personalities, too?
So she gets like, she's out there.
You want to see her cry? Let her live with Artie for a month.
I was standing right here. I've been here for 5 hours.
Come here. Come here. She waited 5 hours for me outside my office while I was having meetings to ask me about my tattoos, while the biggest story was going on downstairs.
That story passed her by.
You know what's hilarious about the dynamic out there? I walk outside, and the kid Greg, he goes, "What happened with Beetlejuice?" And I don't know. We started arguing, blah, blah, blah. Beetlejuice. And I take a second of stepping right here. Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. What are you talking about?
I was standing right here. I've been here for 5 hours.
Come here. There I am.
Come here. And then Liz gets mad. I don't want to get you mad, Howard, and you're 100% right.
I'm not mad.
Shut up, Ronnie.
You got to get the rest of that tape.
All right, I'll pull more tape. By the way, you know, Sal was at that lunch. He could have taped it.
I know. No one taped it. Scott the engineer, Shuley, Tim Sabian knew about it.
I mean, Sal's part of the show. I mean, he's down there just, it's not just time for him to eat. He should think of these things.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a meeting with Tim, and he goes, Artie took the cancer kid to lunch. I go, is anybody taping it? Anybody? And Tim writes it down on his pad. I go, Tim, it passed. You don't write it down on your pad.
He'll know the next time.
He goes, well, I'm going to tell the news department they missed it. I go, oh, good. Okay, great.
Well, you know what? Now we got to get another cancer kid in. We got to go through the whole thing again.
It wasn't that eventful.
Yeah. What do you got in your hand?
Howard didn't even catch on.
That's okay. The audience did. Greg, fucking, here comes a guy over here.
Okay, you got me. You got me.
He's going in your mouth. He's going in your mouth. I will throw you. I will throw you on the ground and put this up your ass.
Are you angry with me?
No.
Oh my God! A lot of pent-up hostility, guy.
I wonder where that came from.
I think it's so pent up.
You know what?
Sal, you got to come up with a new plan, man.
So, I don't know. I just, so I wasn't mad at you. That, if you don't wait around to ask me about my tattoos.
Don't be so stuck on your tattoos,
Yeah,
they get the cancer kid the lunch store.
What's great about the news department is they're mobile. They can go after the show and follow.
That tattoo story will be there tomorrow.
Yeah, that tattoo story. The question: how many tattoos do you have? I go, 3. Where are they?
Sub sandwich.
I got you, Gary. I got you, man.
I don't know why. The shit that should piss me off makes me laugh. Like, I think that's really funny. I don't know why.
Dude, don't make a mess.
No, this will make it.
They're gonna have a shit fit here.
Every time Gary thinks he's going to be one up on me, I always get him back. You're never going to beat me, Bowie. Never.
Well, I would have liked to have heard the conversation, a report on what you were eating.
It would have been nice to hear the kid say, Artie, I thought you were going to hit me with the
The kid made a great joke, though. Like, down there they have those great desserts where they put that chocolate molten lava cake in this little, like, cradle of that looks like, a breading thing.
Right.
And I'm enjoying it and everything, and the cancer kid goes, that looks like Beetlejuice's diaper. And I went, you know what? That's exactly right. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just... so I wasn't mad at anyone. I was trying to sort of say, hey, guys, we got this whole news department. Don't wait around to ask me about my tattoos.
Don't be so stuck on your tattoo story that you miss the Artie taking the cancer kid to lunch story.
What's great about the news department is they're mobile. They can go after the show and follow people around.
That tattoo story will be there tomorrow.
Yeah, that tattoo story. The question is, how many tattoos do you have? I go, 3. Where are they? I go, my pinky, back of my neck, and my arm. Oh, what are they? I go, it occurs to me, Artie's having a cancer kid for lunch. Why are you guys not covering that?
They won't cover that, but if Artie's throwing up on a sub sandwich, they'll be right there.
And then Penny goes, oh, my God, I was standing right there. And then she started crying. And there's a bunch of pictures of me consoling her in the hallway. Put them on 𝗦𝗵C𝗄𝗿𝗚.com on my website where I can't find anything.
We should do a cartoon, like a political cartoon, of 9/11's happening in the background, and Penny's asking somebody,
where's
they have
your tattoo?
Yeah, it's great.
I was standing right here. I've been here for 5 hours.
See a plane going into the building?
You're going to make her cry again.
It was like The Godfather. She was like ready to hand in her resignation. I go, Penny, there'll be other stories.
I don't want to get you mad, Howard, and you're 100% right.
I'm not mad.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Ronnie's fun to have around in that situation.
Meanwhile, Penny's crying hysterically. Doug Goodstein walks over, and he takes out his camera and starts taking pictures of a hysterical woman crying.
That was actually video. I was shooting video. I have the whole thing on videotape.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that was a little video camera, and I took stills. Those are the stills from the video.
Do you have the sound?
Yeah, that's what you're listening to.
Oh, that's no kidding.
Yeah.
More, Howard.
Oh, great. That's your film for the film festival.
Doug has become completely desensitized to people's feelings. Like in Vegas, if I had started dying, he would have set up camera angles.
Yeah, they wouldn't have called anyone.
I even said to Doug, you're sitting here laughing at Penny. I go, you're from In Demand. You guys should have been down there filming lunch.
I learned about it when you did.
I
didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
But the funniest thing, talk about desensitized, is Ronnie was sitting there giggling the whole entire time. I have a couple of frame grabs of that, too. But he's literally like chuckling, like right in her face.
At her.
Oh, right in her face.
He was having a good laugh.
So funny. So was I.
I was standing right here. I've been here for 5 hours.
Come here. Come here.
And then Liz gets mad. I don't want to get you mad, Howard, and you're 100% right.
I'm not mad.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Shut up, Ronnie.
There's still a way to cover this story. They can get in touch with the kid and see what it was like for him and the whole thing.
Moment's gone.
No, I'm not saying they can capture that moment. It's still a story there.
Hey, Howard, if you go to CD1, just because I wanted to get it to you quick, it's the entire conversation out in the hallway.
Oh, good.
I listened to the first minute and a half, and I just wanted to get it in.
All right.
Penny, you got to relax, man.
What's going on, Penny?
Penny, I'm worried about you. You're locked up. Like a loser pin over here. Penny, not everything.
Who you mad at Shirley?
No.
Yeah, I am. I'm mad at everybody.
Not my Penny.
Who's that? Who's mad?
I'm mad at Scott the engineer. I'm doing a follow-up tomorrow.
Liz, I think.
There's 3 great stories going on here. Scott went out.
Let me pause.
Yeah, who are all the people?
Penny's crying because she missed the story of Artie having lunch with the cancer kid. With that, Liz Aiello, the news director, who's Penny's boss, comes in and hears that everyone missed a story, and 𝗛𝗲 was at the lunch. She's going berserk, and she's angry. I'm trying to calm the situation down by saying, I only brought it up to explain that this might have been a good story, not to sit here. Penny's screaming now she's going to get 𝗛𝗲 in trouble, and she's going to get herself in trouble. Then Ronnie's laughing in her face because he's waiting for me because we're going to go outside. And Goodstein's there taping all this, smiling.
He was laughing his ass off, man. It was funny.
Now, hasn't returned for hours now.
He came back. He left.
He went home. He went home. So he had a big fat lunch. And he went.
So now I'm complaining. I go, at the very least, I go, where is Scott the engineer having a 2-hour lunch on Artie's dime? And why is he not here doing any work? I said, at least tape that part of the story.
Where is he?
Now I got him in trouble.
No, I knew about it. I found out from Tim about the lunch. This has nothing to do with you.
Don't cry.
No, I missed it. I was standing right here. I've been here for 5 hours.
Come here. Come here.
I got invited to lunch, and I said I can't go.
And then Liz gets mad. I don't want to get you mad, Howard, and you're 100% right.
I'm not mad.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Not everyone comes up with these ideas.
Honey, I forgot to
What are you hitting me for? So I think the other story is who paid for this thing?
I heard Artie.
Artie paid.
Of course. And Scott, did he dip involved? I'll take care of this guy.
Scott doesn't have any money. He's got a horrible pension.
Yeah, but I like how he weasels into it. Pension? He's got no pension.
No, with IBEW from CBS, he was telling me it's...
Yeah, you get his
let's all cry
if
for
he
him.
wants you crying for him. Okay. You know what he's
He says he only made $60,000 a year for the 20 years
but
he was at
he
CBS.
only buys cigarettes, so he's got like $20 million in the bank.
He doesn't go anywhere.
He picked the right career. And then the other story is that, I don't know, I forgot. But I think it was a half-hour special here.
He said it was a half-hour special.
Oh, Penny, you could have won the Pulitzer.
I can't believe I missed that. She's going to kill me.
Don't go back there. That's the other story.
And I got Shirley in trouble.
Mike, her yelling at you, and then put it on the air.
Emergency
John,
meeting.
come on, get to work. What are you doing?
I owe you one. I am so sorry.
Stop it.
Look at the face on her.
No. See, I was having a philosophical discussion with Tim about news. And I said, Tim, you know, the news has got to go beyond the studio wherever it goes, that's what's so great about them. They're completely portable. And he goes, yeah, you know, like Artie just took the Make-A-Wish kid out for lunch. I go, whoa.
He knew too.
Yeah, I go, wait a second, Tim, that's a killer story. Like, why don't we tape that? He said, write it down. No one. Listen, it's not always obvious.
It should be. I mean, that's what we get paid for. When they said, do you want to go? And,
That's the thing, we're not paying you anymore, so that was it.
I should not get paid for that.
No, you're getting paid.
No, the point is...
I like the tattoo
When
story.
they said we're taking the Make-A-Wish...
Wait 5 hours to see Robin.
I was waiting there. I even
Thank
said
God.
to Liz, I missed the noon show. I said,
Honey, the questions you asked me about the tattoo were unbelievable. I feel bad now. Penny, 1 million people missed it.
Well, Shuli now. Did you yell at Shuli?
Yes, I did.
See?
I yelled at the whole newsroom.
Oh, great. That's
It's not you.
You better go home.
I was yelling at Tim.
And then Tim's going to yell at
You're
me
low.
later.
You're low man on the totem pole.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
When I see a woman cry,
oh, forget it.
Oh,
I'm the same
What
way.
does that do to a guy? Because I know no guy can stand to see a woman cry.
my mom was.
It's my kryptonite.
My mom was depressed for years, so she used to sit at the table when I'd come home from school and scream. She would be crying.
Oh.
And then she would, talk about killing herself, and then so like when I see a woman crying, I'm like, oh no.
She's gonna kill herself.
Yeah, she's gonna oh no.
I don't want to get into it now. We're on the air.
Why am I a coward?
Because we're out there.
Yeah.
And Doug's a piece of crap, too, in my opinion.
Okay.
You stand there and laugh.
I didn't laugh. I have just had a shot. It makes me smile.
Yeah, when I said to you, when I asked you, I said, when Howard was out there, and I asked you specifically.
Yeah.
I said, I was out here, I made a mistake. Ronnie knows I was out here for 5 hours.
Right.
You never said right. You're full of shit. You just stood there like this. Like you always stand like this. It's like...
What do you want me to do?
And then you with that stupid little piece of shit camera. What was that?
That's the only thing I had.
Why is it always everybody else's fault?
It's not everybody else's
Why are you
fault.
blaming
It's like
me
you
for?
guys are my friends, and you should have come to my defense.
I did.
Immediately.
It's the show, though.
What are you talking
It's
about?
also the show.
I said you were here back here the whole time waiting to do a story.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Go back and listen to the fucking tape.
Yeah, all right, you want me to?
Yeah.
Because I got a copy of it.
Go ahead, go listen
You didn't
to
open your fucking mouth once. Not once. And I've known you 20 fucking years. You should have said to Howard, you know what?
What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
I just came to do another story.
She likes us.
No, I'm leaving.
Now she ain't here at all.
Penny.
What?
Talk to me. What's the matter?
I just, you know what? It's like, I don't want to talk about it. I got to go. Because Liz is going to come in. She's going to kick my ass again.
Hello? This is the Howard Stern Show. Get used to it. This is the way it is here.
What does that mean?
Everybody gets thrown under the bus here. I get thrown under all the time.
But you know what? I
You all
feel
get
like
thrown
you've
under.
been throwing me under the bus more than anybody.
Why? 'Cause-
I stood out here. I stood up and ate my lunch, waiting.
I know that.
Waiting. And you should have said to Howard, she's working hard. That's all you had to say. She's doing a good job. You should have said that to Howard.
What did you say that was bad?
I didn't say anything.
You should have come to my defense and said she couldn't go to the lunch with Artie.
I said you couldn't. You didn't go to the. Go listen to the fucking tape. Now I'm mad because go listen to the tape. And I said to him, she stayed back here to do the tattoo story.
And
That's why she didn't go to lunch.
And where'd you get that camera?
And that you were
Radio
invited.
Shack?
I said you were invited to the lunch.
It's one of the best cameras on the market for digital video.
Oh, don't get... Oh, baby shithead.
I said, what are you nuts?
I don't want to go there. I'm out of here. I'm not talking.
Penny.
No.
Ben,
I gotta go.
Let's talk to me real quick.
No.
Why are they?
Go get
why
the
are you so
naked
upset
women
with
that
them?
were doing the Sybian. What?
Why are you so upset with them? They were just observing.
They didn't come to my defense. They should have come to my defense. I stood out there for 4 hours waiting for Robin. And you get out of here, too. I'm just not in the mood. Well, no.
What did I do?
No, you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. I'm trying to get your story on tape.
I gotta, no, don't, you know, you're a bunch of snakes.
Why?
Why don't you just have hidden cameras? I'm doing a story on you today and what a pig you are in your office with Richard.
Yeah, but what are you getting on me for? I haven't done a thing to you. I invited you to that lunch and you couldn't because you had a story, and I backed you up. Apologize. What a bitch.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go take your camera to the Sybian girls, okay?
Hey, why are you so upset when it was really?
Hey, come here.
Really
Tell
wasn't
Ronnie what you feel, man. Come on.
No.
Why was it Ronnie's fault?
Because I don't want to get... Look, you're on the air. We'll talk later. Okay? Can we do that? When you're on the air, I respect
we're talking
that.
now.
No, I'm a professional. I respect that. I'm out of here.
If you were a professional, you would have been at the lunch yesterday covering it.
Now, that was good.
So, Penny, you're leaving upset with Ronnie and Doug?
I'm mad at Doug. I'm mad at Ronnie. When Howard came out, they should have said, Penny's been here all day.
I didn't know that. I just got back. I just walked in and saw you for 2 seconds. I was out all day myself.
What's your problem?
What's this?
It's a piece of shit like mine.
It's something you should have brought to the lunch yesterday.
You had two beautiful...
It's a recorder that you should have brought to the lunch yesterday.
Girls sitting on the Sybian. Why? What do I have to do?
Uh-oh, you're
hurt. Now he's pissed.
He's throwing you out, Penny. He's throwing you out.
You've been tossed by security.
What did he say?
He said, get out of the Stern Show, beat it.
Oh, he wasn't talking to me.
Yes, he was.
You weren't talking to me.
Yes, I was.
You heard him. Get out.
We are on the. They are on the air right now, George. Are they? Should you not respect a little piece, like when Howard meditates?
Well, why did you come back here and start a whole?
I came back to talk to Lisa G.
No,
about.
You didn't. You started a whole shit with
No,
me.
you
Why did I
started
pick this
it.
up with you now?
You started. Would you take that camera and shove it up your ass?
Penny, come on here.
Penny, why are you getting mad? Penny, why are you getting mad at me? Penny, Penny.
What's he with this camera?
Penny, why are you getting mad at me?
Don't you have two beautiful women sitting on a Sybian? What the fuck are you doing with me? Now, Liz is going to get mad at me. You better go to bat with me. Tim is another issue, Sabian. He's another...
What are you doing with this thing? Come on, I'm recording
What is that, you faggot?
It's a recorder.
Stop. I'm going in the NFL offices. Can I come in?
Come on, these guys have to work. Don't do that.
Yes, Scott.
What are you going to tear me an asshole for? I mean,
because you weren't here, you're glomming off Artie's free lunch for the cancer
second time
kid.
I've gone out to lunch since we've been here.
No. I to look around the room. Whoever's having a good time, I like to pick on. Why should that? So everyone have a good time when I'm not.
Finally, finally, I get to have a good time, and he fucking ripped me.
You picked the wrong day not to be.
I sure did.
2:15 working, and I look around. Nobody's here. Everyone's out to lunch.
Apparently, taking Scott to lunch is just like taking a cancer kid.
Yeah, there you go.
She's so pitiful.
I've almost got cancer.
And why is Penny broadcasting my personal conversations with her?
I know.
Why are you having
What
them?
the hell's wrong with her? I'm going to make her cry again.
She was sticking up for you.
What about in
That's a
1978,
story.
they cut my salary again.
Yeah.
I want to know all that stuff. They should do a profile of Scott where he's just doing all of his complaining.
I know.
I wasn't bitching.
Oh, my God.
No.
I don't know about the CBS IBE pension plan. What is the problem?
Talk to Scott for 5 minutes and you'll know.
No, she was like, you're in the union over there. You must have a huge pension. I go, no, I don't have a huge pension. I have a very small pension.
To talk to Scott is to listen to him complain.
I wasn't complaining. I was telling her where it's at. I was telling her,
I don't know why she doesn't do a story on that.
I'd love to hear that.
I'm doing a lot better here. I'm grateful that you brought me here, and I love working here.
I told Penny, I go, boy, Scott picked a really good career.
Sucks. My son goes, I want to do what you do. I go, no, you don't. I said, run for the hills.
Have no money and not have a pension?
Right, run for the hills, I said. You don't want to be in radio.
Yeah, Scott bitches about his money situation to everyone.
I haven't bitched to anybody.
Everyone.
That should be a story.
I used to bitch about it. Yeah. I haven't bitched to anybody since we've been here.
Except Penny.
I took the Penny in.
Yeah, except Penny.
But I was bitching about my previous money situation.
All right.
Not the one now.
It's always a bitch fest.
You're also forgetting about last week's lunch, too.
Oh.
Twice. Right. I went out last week once with you, and this week.
He's starting to like those free lunches you do.
That was the only time, though. That was the first time last week.
We've been here 2 months. You've had 2 lunches.
Yeah. Artie
makes more money than me. Let him buy me lunch.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'd be glad to buy Artie lunch anytime. Anytime.
Yes, Ralph.
Oh, my God. Scott is so dull.
I know.
Oh, look who's talking.
You know what's so funny? he didn't even get to get roasted. Like you bailed on his roast.
Well, yeah, you pushed
No, I hate that door. If that door isn't fixed, I'm going to kill myself.
You know what? We're working.
Between the floor and the door, it is so noisy in here.
The door will be fixed today.
You don't hear it over the air.
You don't?
No,
Thank
not at all.
God. God, it drives me
I don't know
nuts.
how you can't. I hear it in here.
It is loud. Hulk Hogan couldn't open it.
I swear, you don't even hear it. I would hear that. You know me.
Well, we hear it.
Hey, can I just tell you something about Scott and finance and stuff? It's really funny. The day I met Scott, right, the first day he ever worked for us, he had been out of work for a year at ABC.
Not a year.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But he had a kid on the way, and within the first 10 minutes of talking to Scott, I found out that he hadn't worked for X amount of time, that he'd maxed out all his credit cards, and that he was deep in debt.
Yeah.
And he hasn't stopped talking about money since.
Yeah, and everybody likes to be around a real upper like Scott.
I've been in debt since then.
No, but I mean, the day I met him, like, I knew him for 5 minutes. He's like,
That's
yeah,
nothing. The day I met him, he goes, I was an engineer at WPLJ. They never paid me. My first wife, I finally saved up enough money for a house. And then my wife left me for the gym instructor. And then she got in shape and she left me and she took the house.
Scott,
you know what? Why don't I go in my backyard and hang myself?
Scott, you know what? I don't want to pile on, but talking to you is not exactly like talking to Tony Robbins.
You know, Howard, is there such a thing as an unmotivational speaker? If you're like a room full of Type A executives and they just want to chill, they just talk to Scott.
Scott's for a guy who think a little bit too good about themselves.
What about a career as an unmotivational speaker?
You go.
Listen,
you can make a lot of money that way,
you're right. You could transfer guys who are arrogant assholes.
Yeah, for people who work too hard and workaholics, you lecture them on the joys of doing nothing.
That's right.
And complaining.
The other rap with Scott, you're going back to what he was at ABC as an engineer. I got before that, he worked in recording. You know what I mean?
I've gotten that rap too.
Which was a much higher level of what he's doing than what he's doing
But the
now.
best rap is how he finally bought a house and then the ex-wife took it. That's the best.
She didn't take it.
I know the whole story.
Yeah.
We had to sell it because she wanted the money from it. And do you know what that the apartment would be worth today?
He told me a classic Stern Show history story too that he reiterated me yesterday. Once when he got the free toupee and a wig, and it did nothing but irritate his head. And it get pulled off. I said, "You got any money out of that?" He goes, "No, they just gave me the wig for free."
They gave him a free toupee, and he just got bumps on his head.
Yeah, I said, "You got no money?" He's like, "Nah, they just gave me the wig for free." That irritated his head.
And they glued these snaps to his head, and then he snap in the toupee.
Every time I take it off, it ripped my skin off of my scalp.
Look on the bright side, Scott. At least they didn't do surgery on your head.
But you knew it was toward the end of the week because Scott never cleaned the toupee for a whole week.
No, I did.
No, he would take it off and shampoo it, but
I'd wash my car with it.
But when he did it by himself, it looked really nasty. But then when the people came in who were the sponsor, they were embarrassed. They would fix the toupee.
Right. It was great too because it didn't even look real for a second.
No,
there was a maintenance thing going on. You know, they did the thing like they advertised for 6 months, but Scott kept it for another 6 months.
Right.
So then at that point they're like, "Listen, you're on your own." And there was a maintenance that was pricey that Scott just didn't want to do. Correct, Scott?
That's when my hair left me again.
I think that's when we attached the fishing pole to it.
Yeah, as soon as somebody wasn't a sponsor, they would bail out on Scott.
Leave poor Scott in the lurch.
But wait, now everyone's used to my full head of hair.
And the thing was like you had to have it cleaned every 3 months, and it was like $100. And Scott's like, "I'm not paying that."
Scott
You know what I
was
loved?
constantly leaving him.
What I loved about him was that he would then, after wearing the hair for 6 months, since they wouldn't pay for it anymore, he took the hair off, and then he looked balder than ever because we were used to the toupee.
It's terrible.
Suddenly, it was like, oh my God!
It was so funny. We had so much fun with
I look at
Scott's
pictures of
bald
me
head.
with that now, and I'm like, how did I ever want to wear that thing?
Scott, could you do it again just for old time's sake?
Yeah.
Well, all I
Where
know
is
is
that thing?
like I would see him and he looked horrible with the toupee, and then he'd take it off, and I go, he looks even more horrible without it.
I remember because it was like, when he first put it on, I'm like, you do look a little younger.
You know, it's funny. I brought in my wedding video. You know, we're working on that for In Demand. We're pulling clips from it. And Scott's at my wedding, and he's bald. Yet he looks like he has more hair. Like I think he's gone balder.
Oh, of course he
You know what I
has.
mean?
But
he's shaving
remember
it
when
off
we
now.
had that one sponsor where Scott had to shampoo his head every night
Yeah.
and scrub it
to
get some
he
hair
had
to come out of
He
it?
had to scrub it and then suction cup it.
No, but it was like a massager. It was like it was.
And he was convinced hairs were growing in.
No, I see baby hairs.
It's working.
I see baby hairs. I was suctioning last night.
I'm like a baby porcupine.
Did you get paid for that?
No, I never got paid for that.
Look at my quills.
I think it would be great, like, if you really started a business where you were an unmotivational speaker. You'd be the only one in the country, and you get up there and go,
hello, executives. You are all working so hard. I'm here to teach you the opposite. The yang to your yin. I'm here to tell you that the words I can't are okay. I'm here to tell you that dreams are impossible. I'm here to say you too could be a loser. And it's no shame.
There is an I in team.
It's beautiful.
And I'm a loser.
It is beautiful for all of us to accept that we're just another cog in the wheel.
I'm here to tell you that clouds have no silver lining. They all mean rain.
So many of you have spent your lives searching for the spotlight, to stand out from the crowd. As one who has never stood out, I am here to tell you there's a lot less pressure if you live like me.
Life is a black hole.
Life is a big black hole that
And I am like a dust bunny under the bed.
Now, in conclusion, I would like everyone to stand up and shout out, I am a loser.
I want you to go to your windows and say, I'm mad as hell, and everybody yells back, who gives a fuck?
I'm mad as hell, and I'm going to continue to take this.
Howard, you know what's great about Scott? Everybody there is having the time of their life, except Scott. He still looks miserable.
Yeah, everybody here is super happy. It's serious.
You know
I am
what?
very happy here. What, are you kidding me?
Let me say this.
I'm
When
a
we got
zippity-doo-dah
here, the first week we got here, or, you know, it was, I guess, one of those shows or days that we came in to learn the equipment.
Yeah.
We were all standing around and everybody was talking. And everybody had the same question for Scott. Was he going to be able to move faster here than he ever did at K-Rock? You know how slow he walks? And for the first week, Scott tried to quicken his pace. Now he's back to that same
Yeah, then I pulled my back out, and that was the end of that.
He almost had a heart attack.
I wasn't comfortable moving quickly.
Yeah, see? See what happened?
For all of you executives who stress out and race from task to task, I'm here to tell you, slow down to a snail's pace.
Do I look like Carl Lewis to you?
No stress.
When the world says move faster, I say, no way.
Like, you know who needs Scott, unmotivational tape from Scott? Is that guy on that show, Blowout. Johnny, whatever. The Jonathan Hair Products guy.
Right.
He needs a few notches knocked off his fucking belt.
What are you doing watching that show, Artie?
I was watching it last night.
Artie, we found your little gay spot.
There's smoking hot chicks on it.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, if I can be of uninspiration to all of you at all, I want you to know that eventually the sun itself will burn out. There is no point to anything.
And everything will go cold and will freeze.
You will all die one day. Thank you and good night.
Enjoy your penthouses. Global warming will make Manhattan underwater property.
Yes, grow fins and gills like me.
You just send Scott out to, like, the new school or, like, you know, those places that have those little classes.
Oh, the learning annex.
Learning annex, yeah.
I have learned...
How old are you now?
53.
I have learned in my 53 hard years of life that you will die, your children will die, and your hair will never grow back, despite any kind of suction cup life hands you.
When others say, why not, I say, why?
Yeah.
No, when others say, why not, I just stare off at the wall. You know, the world is a black place, just like my lungs.
It all comes from my mother. I got to blame her. She was.
Oh my goodness.
She used to say that No, I'm telling you.
Welcome to meet the strength.
She used to tell us, you know, may she rest in peace. She used to tell us the family has a black cloud over it. I mean, and that's where the
That was our
negative
coat of arms.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
My mother brought me into a room at a young age to show me the family coat of arms. And all it was a black blotch.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The family, she always said the family is cursed. The cloud follows us wherever we go, and there's no getting around it.
My mother said to me at a young age, of course she was a gypsy woman, who had bared the scar of the werewolf her entire life.
The scar of the werewolf.
The family curse will be yours, Scott, one day. Your burden to bear. You'll be a bald, black-lunged, lazy worker who goes...
This is your legacy.
Whose only fun in life will be a bowling league. And then you'll really fuck things up by admitting that you had an affair and cheated on your wife.
Once, just once.
I believe it was Mahatma Gandhi that said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." Gandhi was an asshole.
Thank you and good night, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, look, I got to take a break. Thank you, Scott the engineer. Good luck to you. And
thank you.
I think he needs a Meet the Shrink session.
Yeah.
Sorry I went out to lunch.
Why would your mom say there was a curse on the family?
That is, dude, honestly, I wouldn't know how to deal with that as an adult. Thinking back, how old were you when she said that?
As far back as I can remember, like
she used to say it every day.
My early teens, from my early teens on.
Come out tomorrow.
Do you remember a time where, like, you were like looking at life, like maybe life is just a bowl of cherries, and then your mom kept telling you that there was a curse on the family, and then you just started slouching over, and your hair started falling out of your head?
I did.
I mean, God,
you do, really?
In my early 20s.
Go ahead.
I had just graduated from school. I got a job in a recording studio.
Full of optimism. You were a winner.
Life was going great.
There's nothing better than hope when you're young. It's great.
Yes.
Life was going great. And then I got married to my first wife.
Yes.
Everything was going great. We were getting along, and all of a sudden, boom, the cloud covered me. Got divorced, had to give up, all of
my
that
house, my pension, my job, my money, everything.
Right.
And that's when you knew your mother was right,
Done.
right?
I was done.
And so then you said, why bother?
No, and then I met my current wife, and things got better.
All right. Enough of the family curse.
My current wife learned to grow deaf.
And then when did you start balding? Really young?
I am my mid-20s.
But does your wife stand just outside the cloud and it just rains on you?
No, I bring everybody into that cloud.
I think anyone associated with the family has the curse.
Do you tell your son that he has no hope to stop dreaming?
Yeah, you don't give him that speech, do you?
No, I don't. No, never give him that speech.
Son.
I mean, my sister is cursed, and she's got the whole thing going on too.
She started growing hair on her face.
She's bald too.
What do you mean? How is she cursed?
Oh, I can't even get into that. I don't even want to know about that.
The family curse.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your curse.
I was just brought up to be very negative. I'm never happy with anything. It's just one of those mental wacko things that people go through. Some people have ADD. I have negativity that was bred into me for some goddamn reason. Who knows?
Does it piss you off, though, when they talk about it on the air and they bring you up? Howard even went as far as to mention you as an unmotivational speaker.
Perfect field for me. I think I could do very well there, It's just amazing. Like they said, you'll open a funeral parlor and people will stop dying.
So you're born to lose.
Absolutely.
When I first came to Sirius, I looked in the studio where Sal and Richard were, and it's such a beautiful, clean, neat working environment. You should see it. It's all high-tech, and it's really...
Yeah, they've got tons of equipment.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And now, in 2 short months, the room is filled with just garbage all over the floors. There's garbage everywhere. And really, Gary, the 2 guys today should go in there and clean out everything, throw everything out, and let's keep this place looking pristine. We got a nice work environment.
You know what? I was going to talk to you about this. I think it is their office, so I didn't want to give them a hard time on it, but there's lots of pictures on the walls of, like, porn chicks and naked chicks, and I know the door is closed, but sometimes it's open, and it just didn't seem appropriate. Am I off?
I don't mind the pictures so much. What I do mind is the intense garbage all over the floor. It's turning into a dumping ground. And what I need you to do is take all the interns, bring a big plastic garbage bag in there, and anything that's on the floor just throw out.
No.
That's what my mom used to do to me in my room and totally emasculated me.
This is stuff from the mail that we got to go through. See these boxes? These are boxes from K-Rock that we still need. And all this stuff here is for the movie. This is all movie props. Me and Richard like it this way. This is our mess.
This is all mail that people send in that we got to go through?
Yeah.
Porno that we got to check out. And
this is all important. This is all the notes here for the show that Howard needs every day. I have to log every time Howard plays something.
Here's a fun...
these are fun
like
props.
A dildo, a prop that we need around.
Greg, if Rich wants to like smack me in the face with a dildo, or if I want to do this to Rich, like stuff like that. These are just props that we use on each other. All right, stop it! Stop it! These are just things that. All right, very good. Listen, we'll meet the girls and we get a lot more. These are just things that we do every day. We got him.
Whatever.
This show was made possible with firm donations from me.
Now you're going to eat this.
Ow! Stop it!
You're going to eat it.
Okay. I'm out of breath. Leave me alone. All right. Okay. You see, you can never mess with this guy because he just doesn't stop.
You started. You're the one that bought this crap.
Why is it at the end of each work week I never seem to have any money left over to do the things I enjoy? I wish there was a way to receive products and/or services at little or no cost.
Well, now there is. All you have to do is master the art of fellatio.
Fellatio? What's that?
Fellatio has been around since the Greco-Roman era, and literally hundreds of millions of women have used this ancient art to get virtually anything they wanted for free.
Wow!
Here's what women are saying about fellatio.
I've lived in my apartment rent-free for the past 6 months.
I got the cable guy to give me free HBO.
I mastered the art of fellatio and rode across the country for free from truck stop to truck stop.
I don't know.
Not convinced? Watch this.
Sorry, ma'am, you're illegally parked. I'm going to have to tow your car.
I don't think so. Come here.
Or maybe not.
Wow, I'm convinced. How can I learn fellatio?
Why, I'd be glad to give you your first lesson as soon as I'm done reading this script.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, don't thank me. Thank fellatio.
Whoa.
Get ahead in life. Learn. Good morning. What's happening? Hey. What do you say?
Hey now.
Yeah, we
Hey now.
we love it here on a Monday.
Hey now.
There's nothing like get up early on a Monday.
Yeah, a little calisthenics.
Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Squat thrust.
Oh man. And how are you? We got a big show for you today. I think we have a big show for you today. All right, I lied. We don't have a big show for you today. How was your weekend, Artie?
It's good. I went over to the office on Friday night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you meant for a second. Stupid me. What was doing at Scores? I didn't up there.
You know, I had to meet a friend of mine at a club around 10, and I was with a buddy of mine that I grew up with, and we went over before we went to the club. From like 9 to 10 we went.
Yeah.
And it was... a
little visit to the office.
Yeah, a little office work.
Yeah.
And Lonnie took care of us. It was great. Very relaxing.
So it was you and 2 guys?
Me and my one friend, Mike. And then we met some other people at this club later.
What about your chick? She didn't care?
Dana wasn't around Friday night. She had stuff to do with her friends, so...
Boys' night out?
Figured out, go to the office.
There you go.
I love that. I was telling my buddy we're going to the office.
Yeah. It's tacky to say Scores. You say you're going to the office.
Right.
I think you're changing the name of Scores to The Office. Go to the office.
Some orange mother effers.
Oh, did you? Were you hung over like a mad dog?
Saturday was rough, yeah. Because I ended up eating.
Those, any of those mixed drinks with lots of sugar in them?
Yeah.
Instant hangover, dude.
They ruin you.
They ruin you.
Completely dehydrated the next day and...
Horrible.
It's fun while you're doing it, though.
Yeah. That's good.
So that was cool.
Yeah, I had a busy little weekend.
Did you?
Yeah. I was busy. I'm debating whether I should talk about it now or wait till after the commercial.
Really?
You know. Let me see. Let me do some calculating. You know, the show is very calculated. I have it all plotted out in my head. All right, I'll take a break here, and then I'll tell you all about what I did. And some other interesting things that are going on here around the radio station. And we'll get to your phone calls, too. But first, this.
What message would you like to send to Howard Stern? To whom? We're first going to take a call from Bob in Bowie, Maryland. Bowie, rather, excuse me.
Have you ever had the desire to mind meld with Howard Stern's penis?
Oh, thank you very much.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Here, Artie. Here's some toast for you.
Oh, thank you.
Give Artie like 20 things of toast every morning.
It's like a loaf of bread.
I give him a whole loaf.
I like when it's burnt.
Don't pinch that loaf. Yeah, but it's never burnt. The guy doesn't burn them up. I like them burnt, too.
Yeah, sometimes
soft
on the
toast.
Yeah.
Sometimes on the edges are burnt.
Yeah, all I eat is the edges. Ralph got me on that kick.
Really?
Makes no sense whatsoever.
About the edges?
How in the hell do you do
He's
that?
on the no-carb thing, so I don't eat any carbs, either.
But there's carbs in the edges as well.
So he says, if you're going to eat a piece of bread, just eat the edges because it's more nutritious and harder to digest. I go, it's still the same bread. It's just the edge of the bread.
Right. It's bread.
He goes, no, it's a whole... And you know what? I do it. And it makes no sense to me. I've argued with him about it 100 times. I go, what's the difference if
but
you
you
eat...
keep doing it.
I do. I do it.
Well, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Sometimes it's mental eating, like...
I'll tell you what it does for me. It makes me eat less bread because all I eat is the edge and then I throw away the rest of the bread. So at least that works.
How many edges do you eat, though?
2.
And you don't think you could stop with half a piece of bread?
No. The edge is more filling and more nutritious, Robin.
Dude, I know I'm the worst person to be saying this, but at 5:50 in the morning, it's okay to have a piece of bread. Don't you think? We get the
Artie, that's where you get into trouble.
I mean, but come on.
Because that's for you every hour of the day. It's all right.
All right, well.
I haven't gone to the gym for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I put on 10 pounds.
You're kidding me.
Swear to God.
You don't look it.
Yeah, well, believe me. Clothes hide a lot.
How come you didn't go for 2 weeks?
I was sick.
He's got a
cold. Oh, you got the cold, yeah.
Artie's so unaware of it.
He's like, no.
What? I mean, you know, it doesn't seem to affect you that much on the radio. You're cold, so it seems like you go to the gym.
No, when you're sick, you can't go to the gym. Like,
Thank you, Artie. Thank you for that insight.
I'm telling you.
It doesn't affect you so much on the radio, so you go to the gym. I was sick as a dog. I was in here hocking up during the commercials and everything. You remember?
Way to be involved.
Yeah, I remember, and I feel for you, but, I mean, I see no reason you can't
go to the gym.
Jog a little bit.
Go out and wear yourself out.
It's 0-degree temperature.
Go on the elliptical.
Anyway, good morning, everybody. So there's plenty to get to, and I know there's a lot of people on the phones, and I'll get to that in a second. But so Friday night, I was invited to go to 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿, the football player, Pittsburgh now. We'll go to his surprise birthday party, which I RSVP'd and said I would go, but then I realized I had my daughter Friday night, so I couldn't go. I missed out on that. I didn't get to go to Marco's big surprise birthday party in Brooklyn.
Wow. You didn't get a chance to go to Brooklyn?
No, I was devastated. But Ronnie told me he heard Lorraine Bracco was there.
Yeah.
Because she was dating one of the young football players.
She is.
That's what he said.
Mrs. Robinson kind of thing going.
Little Mrs. Robinson action.
She's got herself a young stud.
No, so I didn't go. I had the kids on Friday night.
And then Saturday...
You forgot you had the kids when you RSVP'd?
No, we have schedules that change regularly because it depends on a lot of things. Who has the kids the previous weekend? Sometimes that has to be changed. It's a whole thing. So anyway, didn't get to go to that, but Saturday night, I went to Ross Zapin's birthday party at Nobu, because that's Ross's favorite restaurant.
That was no surprise.
Ross knew about it. His girlfriend called everyone up, and called me up, and said, why don't you and Beth come to this birthday party where you'll have dinner? I said, great, I'd love to. And I even got Ross a nice birthday gift. And who's sitting at the table? Baba Booey, with his beautiful wife, Mary.
We don't call him, but Ross does.
I was curious to see who would be at Ross Zapin's birthday party. Sitting there was 𝗦𝗵ci𝘄 from WBCN, the program director, who's a great guy.
All the program directors paying homage to the great Ross?
No, in fact, Kingston was invited. Kingston's a rude guy, I decided.
What did he do?
He just did, because Ross is a record company guy, Kingston has some power over him because Kingston adds, the records to the radio station playlist. So he tells Ross he's coming to the birthday party, and then he never shows up. That's kind of bogus. You call up and say, look, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
I got to say, Steve takes advantage of that whole thing and plays it like little Napoleon. He's got to get over that little man complex.
It was weird because it really was a tight room, and the tables, the seats are tough to get. You know what I mean?
But it just makes, Ross feel bad when he invites someone, especially someone who's important to him like Steve. And the only reason he's inviting Steve, because Steve will yell at Ross that he wasn't invited and hold it against him, and then he invites him, and then it's like...
Right, he could have had, somebody he really wanted at the party.
Yeah, it wasn't like everyone wanted Steve there.
But Steve takes up the seats and then doesn't show.
Yeah, because he's so important that he might have something more important to do.
Right.
Now, you realize that we were at Ross's East Coast birthday party.
Yeah, I know. He had a West Coast party.
He had a West Coast Thursday party a few nights before with, Linda Lopez and Booker and Rich.
Well, Ross is a big guy. Big guy in the entertainment industry.
Well, yeah, he has to celebrate on both coasts. You'd feel left out.
So it was Baba Booey. Beth and I sat next to Baba Booey and his wife, and Ralph was there, who I knew, and 𝗦𝗵ci𝘄. Who else was there?
Ross's friend Yogi.
Yeah, and then a slew of Ross's buddies.
How many people?
15, 16.
16? I'd say about 20.
No, I think it was supposed to be 18 with Kingston, so I think it was 16
people. It was 16 people at the table, and about more than half I didn't even know. And I couldn't really talk to them. They were all the way at another table, like all the way at the end of the table.
Right, that was one of those long tables.
Yeah, it was a round table connected to a square table, and everyone at the square table I didn't even get to talk to.
But everybody an important player in the industry, I found out. Like the girl next to me was an editor at Vogue. The girl across from me had produced the 10 hours on VH1 of the 80s.
Most of the guys there were in the record company business.
Oh, I see.
Did you know the guy at the far end of the table is nominated for a Grammy? That I Am Sam album that we played?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I know that all of them are business connections to Ross, which plays into this story. I'm leading towards something that Baba Booey knows about. Because we both walked in this morning and looked at each other and said the same thing.
All right.
So... Ross, there's tons of drinking going on. I didn't drink because I was still getting over this cold, and I wasn't going to drink. And lots of alcohol being served. Yeah. And then, Ross laid out, he ordered every great thing on the Nobu menu.
Yes.
In threes.
Everything.
And I actually felt bad because at the end of every course, there was so much food left over, you could have fed Korea.
Oh.
Korea itself could have been fed.
And I understand they need that.
Yeah, they do. If you saw 60 Minutes last night.
Yeah, they really need it.
Yeah, fun place.
Yeah, well, part of them can have it.
Yeah, they should have a nuclear program. That's what I think they need.
Yeah. So we're there, and, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Goodness. No, Artie says you should have run last night.
Yeah, that's what I should do.
You run through a cold.
There you go. Korea needs a Nobu, is my point.
Yeah.
So anyway...
they couldn't afford it.
No. So anyway, I was over my cold until I had to wake up this morning. Oh, don't ask. So, anyway, we're there, we're eating, and doing our thing. And then the night comes. The bill's sitting on the table.
It's just sitting there?
Well, the bill comes.
All right.
Now, I'm assuming when I'm invited to a birthday party and Ross's girlfriend's calling me and inviting me to a birthday party, I'm not paying for the birthday party.
Right.
So all of a sudden, all the guys start throwing their credit cards in. About 5 of us, 5 or 6 people, and I was like, geez, I thought
this was a party.
So Ross goes, no, I don't want any of you guys paying. Now, meanwhile, if you didn't want us paying,
you would have never had that happen.
You arranged for the bill to be paid ahead of time. Am I correct? You were thinking the same thing, I assume.
Yeah, I thought that it was paid for, but when I went through the credit card, I'm like, all right, I guess so.
Because even Gary said, tell your side of the story.
Well, you know what happened was, first of all, this is one of probably the second or third times that I've been married that I used to drive home.
Right.
Because I drank a lot.
Right.
And she was fine with it.
Yeah.
So the bill comes, and I throw my credit card down, and they bring it to me, and I put the tip on, and I pay it and everything. And, and then at one point, cash started coming my way, but somebody said, just stick it in as a tip.
But talk about your wife for eating.
That thing. My wife doesn't eat sushi.
Oh, God, so she hardly ate anything.
No, so at one point, I said, honey, can you eat anything? She's like, no, it's okay. And since she figured Ross was throwing the party, I said, let me order you something. She goes, no, it would be not polite to order something. Ross has a menu, and he's footing the bill here. I'll wait till something comes out. So I think the 6th or 7th round of food was a California roll. That was like one of the first things she ate.
Right. So
she hardly ate.
Because she didn't eat a thing.
We never saw a menu.
Right, because Ross ordered everything.
He had a set menu.
He invited a bunch of people for his birthday.
Decided to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, and by the way, Ross is a wealthy guy.
Yeah.
If it was a guy who didn't have any money.
I can't believe he did that.
It was the weirdest thing. So we're sitting there, and then, the bill comes, and I'm like, I guess we got to deal with it. So I put my credit card in, a bunch of other guys do. And again, at Nobu, some people's credit cards weren't, some people...
They gave some people back their credit cards?
Like Oedipus didn't pay.
Well, Oedipus's credit card, he claims, fell underneath the dessert.
Yeah,
I don't think he was trying to.
No, he wanted to pay.
He wanted to pay, but
Ralph doesn't appear to own a credit card.
Right.
Well,
but he does.
Did, it would get rejected, so...
Whatever. And all the people, now, first of all, for Ross, this is a business expense. He essentially threw a party for all of his business friends. Right? I mean, didn't you think the same thing?
He could definitely expense that since he had so many contacts.
Please, it goes on. He invited every person in the record business, and he had a program director from WBCN.
Yeah.
I always think that when it comes, I've talked to guys in the business that expense something. Once you're at the table, it doesn't matter how many people are there. It's an expense.
Right.
In other words, because you have the ability to pay.
I don't know. It was really weird. And then, plus I got him a pretty expensive gift and everything. I was just
wow, you paid twice.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, I get the bill, and I realize it's about... The bill I heard, the whole bill was like $2,000.
Uh-huh.
And
what?
Well, the bill was $1,870, but that didn't include, when Ross eats there, Richie knocks money off the bill.
Yeah.
So I was going to say that sounds light.
Yeah, no. So we added it up. I think there was about $650 that it says Richie $100 off. You know what I mean?
Right, but whatever. The bill was about $1,800.
Almost $1,900.
I ended up paying $500 or $600 for dinner.
Did you really? You must have left some.
Because I saw the other people weren't even leaving a tip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like maybe $50, And
how many credit cards? I mean, how are they splitting this up? Did anybody?
Here's what happened.
I don't know. I'm not going anymore. I'm not going anymore birthday party. Listen, I know I can afford to pay for dinner. I'm just saying, why would you invite me to a birthday party? That's like you invite me to a birthday party, I got to pay.
At the very least, you say, we're taking Ross out to dinner. Not you're invited to Ross's party.
Melissa, his girlfriend, threw the party for him, and she had us pay.
But I'm saying, if you were having the idea that people are going to come and pay for this party, you have to somehow let them know.
Right.
Like you say, we're taking Ross to dinner. Would you like to come? We'll all chip in and pay.
Fine.
That's fine. But if you say, I'm throwing a party, that doesn't mean show up with a credit card.
Yeah. I didn't want to be a schnurrer, so I just paid. And I left a huge tip because I knew no one else was leaving a tip.
Well, here's what's really weird. There was probably 18 people there. Now, Ross has treated me to a bunch of stuff. I wasn't expecting to pay, but I wouldn't complain on that issue because he's treated me a million times.
But don't have a birthday party and have people pay. It's tacky.
Somehow the bill was divided by 6 couples.
Yeah.
But there were like 9 couples there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All the record company guys at the end of the table, they didn't throw in the credit card. And they're the ones who expense account all this crap.
All I know is, I got home that night, I woke up, because Mary kept going, there was cash flying around. Somebody said, just leave it as a tip.
Oh, Ralph goes, Oedipus went, he hands me like $400 in cash. And I go, what is this? What am I going to do with this? I can't take money from Oedipus. Now I'm paying
Yeah, all of a sudden it's your party. Somehow you're handling.
Now all of a sudden I'm handling the finances. I go, Oedipus, I don't want your money. Meanwhile, you know.
What is Ross doing while all this goes on?
Oh, he's like, I should pay. I should pay. You know, he's making the move to get the credit card and stuff.
See, my headache was I woke up.
And what does Melissa do? Because she
ignores. She's out the door.
Ah!
Yeah, that's her move. She doesn't get involved in finances. She leaves.
See, my biggest issue with the evening was when I woke up Sunday morning after I sobered up, I realized, in essence, I had treated Ralph to Nobu.
Yeah, Ralph. I don't even mind. I don't even mind treating Ross. I treated record company guys all the way down at the end of the table. I don't even know.
That you never even spoke to.
I figured out that if the bill would have been split up appropriately and we treated Ross and Melissa, it would have been about $200 a couple.
That's right.
Instead, it was about $340 before tip.
Yeah. Ralph reached in and got his cash out. I think he put down $40.
He kills me.
Yeah.
Kills me.
Yeah.
Just don't even look toward him. That's good for Ralph. Don't even look at him for money.
Oh, I didn't. Believe me, I didn't.
I told the story to somebody this morning, and somebody goes, isn't Ralph ashamed? I go, not even a little.
No.
He feels you should pay for his dinner.
Well, because he's so delightful.
He's such a wonderful companion.
We need him there.
Like, I understood that Oedipus didn't... I understood...
Now I'm handling the finances and the credit cards, and I'm like, what? How is this relaxing for me? Don't invite me to a birthday party where I got to pay.
Isn't it like a sock in the stomach, though, when you're sitting there and you have nothing to do with how much food is coming out to the table, how much drinks are being served, and then all of a sudden somebody says, well, where's your money? It's like, wait a minute.
Especially at somebody's birthday party, and he's inviting all his business associates. These are guys I don't even know. I don't know Yogi and...
Well, Yogi's the only one there that isn't in the business, but everyone else, one guy...
One guy walks in, this guy, he's the president of a record company, and I'm like, well, why am I paying? And he's not even reaching into his goddamn pocket.
He doesn't move. He doesn't make the move.
Yeah,
Mr.
President of the record company.
I hope this doesn't happen at Ross's Chicago party, because I think I'm invited to the...
Yeah, right, yeah. That's the big one.
I wonder how it went on the West Coast.
No.
You're right. I do wonder how it went on the West Coast.
But Melissa's calling people all week, and we got to go here, we're going here, here's where the party is. Well, I mean, I thought it was a little weird.
I did, too. My wife said, what's tonight all about? Should I bring some money? And I said, no, I think Ross foot in the bill, but we always have a credit card if we need it.
Right.
Just in case, you never know.
Yeah. Well, especially me and you, we those record company dudes,
They should be treating us.
They're supposed to be. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, you're paying for record company dudes and program directors.
Yeah.
I don't have it in for him, but all day yesterday I just kept thinking I treated Ralph to Nobu.
Yeah, Ralph, I don't mind. I treated the president of several record companies that I never even met.
Yeah, forget Ralph. Ralph hasn't paid for a meal at Nobu ever.
I wish I could go to Nobu and eat for $40.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
That was the whole idea. We were invited to a birthday party there.
How would he know how much it costs to eat at Nobu?
Yeah. He goes, well, I'll help with the tip.
Yeah,
and he was throwing 20s in each little...
But in the meantime, we've paid for dinner. The only person making out is the waitress.
Why is he only paying for tip?
Yeah. $40 at Nobu. You can't get away with that at Wendy's.
Yeah, it costs that to cross the doorstep.
And Oedipus is handing me cash. He was here.
Yeah, why not? Like, why is it... You see, all roads lead to you.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't he spread it around?
Party.
Just go in and pay. Or leave the $400 as a tip for the waitress.
But you must have taken charge in some way.
No.
No? You didn't say anything? You just threw your card on the table?
I suggested to everyone that they leave a nice tip.
Yeah, all I know is...
you took charge.
I said, I hope people are leaving... Yeah, exactly. I said, I hope people are leaving a nice tip. And Oedipus, oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I missed that. See, my wife said to me...
He was, next time I'll get dinner. I go, I'm not going to dinner with him again.
When's that ever going to happen?
2012. Yeah. I just thought the whole thing was strange.
Did you say anything?
We treated Ralph. We treated all those guys at the end of the table. Yeah. We don't even know.
I meant Ralph and Oedipus.
First off, I invited everybody out afterwards, and we went to this club.
I'm glad I didn't go. I would have had to pay for that, too.
That's right.
First off, it cost me $1,200 to buy the bottles at the club afterwards. So,
Dude, I didn't tell you to have a birthday party. You invited me to a birthday party. You invite me. Gary and I had the same thought. We looked at each other this morning and go, how weird was that, like, at the end of the night, and then, Ross did the thing, oh, no, let me get it.
You know what?
The bill never should have come to the table.
I think I'm a very generous person. I felt bad that everybody threw their cards in. There have been plenty of birthdays and plenty of other
Guess
times.
what, by the way?
I'm more than happy to pick things up, and I'm sorry. I'll send everybody a refund. Well, next year it's a Mickey D's, and I can pick it up.
Put me down for $500.
Wait a minute, didn't you buy him a gift too?
Yeah.
Because you thought you were just going to
I thought he was having us to a dinner party.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And then he orders up a storm. There was so much leftover food. And poor Mary 𝗛𝗵𝗍 doesn't eat sushi. She didn't have anything to eat the whole night.
You know what? That's the other thing.
And guess why? Oh, by the way, Ross, guess why she didn't even order any food? Because she said, this is Ross's party. It's a set menu. I'm not gonna start ordering things. It's wrong.
I sat there when I put the order and I said, does anybody have any special needs? Is anybody a vegetarian? I said that to the table.
You should have. But we were paying for it.
They should have gotten menus.
Yeah.
Everybody happy now? I'm very sorry.
Gary, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
I got to tell you something. I didn't expect to pay, but my big issue is not about paying because Ross is unbelievably generous to me.
That's right.
My bigger issue is I was surprised that we paid. My bigger issue is that it really should have cost me about $200 and it cost me about $400 because some people at the table didn't pay.
All the big presidents of the record company that were sitting there.
You could decide to pay or not, I guess.
He put in his card, and Mike Porter put in his card.
Yeah, and I think one of the cards got kicked back.
Yeah.
But I know that Ralph didn't pay.
No, well, he put some cash in.
Right, but
he paid some tip.
I'd like to throw $40 in on the tip when all is said and done.
Yeah. Oh, that's Ralph. Yeah.
It helps the waitress. It doesn't help me. But I don't blame you for that. But it was weird.
Well, you were also mad that you paid for the food that Mary didn't eat and the drinks and everything.
Gary, you could have said to me who it was.
Ross, I was so drunk, I didn't even know. Mary didn't even. I didn't know what happened until I got home.
Mary started bitching when they got home.
As did Beth.
Yeah, everyone was
happy to take Mary out of order.
No. Yeah,
it's not the money. It's the point. Don't invite a bunch of people to a birthday party and then tell them to pay.
Suppose they left their wallets at home.
I put my card down and you guys started yelling at me.
Dude, I shouldn't even see your card. Dude, I shouldn't see your card. You should have handled it when you walked in.
Why put people in the position?
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I won't have any more birthday parties.
Not only that, he had all business people there. Oedipus is like, you see Oedipus walk in the room, you can write everything off on a record company expense. He's got the president of two guys who were in the record business. I know that.
Right, the one guy that did the Beatles album.
Yeah, we're hearing all about his Beatles album. Does he put his credit card in? No. No, Mr. Beatles I'm paying for. And I'm a radio guy. I'm supposed to get my ass kissed by Ross.
And I try to do that most of the time.
Nah, come on. Stop it.
So I guess he was determined that you were going to kiss his on his birthday.
I guess so. I said, gee, I was so excited. I said, I got invited to a dinner party. Oh, this is great.
Look at me.
I wasn't even drinking.
It was due from the start. It was due that I couldn't invite everybody because there was obviously a set number of heads at the table, which you guys are well aware of. Excuse me. And now I'm getting screwed because of the bill. I'm sorry. Happy birthday.
Don't yell at me. I paid for it.
You upset him on his birthday.
I paid for it.
I felt bad. I said to the email.
I should have at least gotten a toast. Thanks for paying for the party. Your girlfriend's walking around like she arranged the party. She just made a bunch of calls and had me pay for it.
Okay. You got me. You feel better now?
You know what? I thought it was a surprise party. I realized the surprise was we all paid.
Yeah, there was your surprise.
Hey, Ralph, hey.
Hey, for the record, I paid $120.
Where?
Wow. No, he did. He gave cash.
But you know what happened, Ralph? We got the entire bill was divvied up on our credit cards. So your cash just sort of laid on the table and got taken as tip or something.
Yeah, thank God.
Well, I put it into the things as tips.
But you understand something. We paid for your dinner. And I tipped when I paid.
And we tipped.
And then your tip just sat there.
Yeah, but no, it didn't. I mean,
no, he put it in the book.
No, I'm saying, but in other words, the waitress made out, but in essence, I treated you to dinner.
We just want to be clear that we treat. But Oedipus could have left the cash on the table for the waitress. He didn't even do that.
See what happened, Ralph? When you didn't put down a credit card, they just divvied it up with the credit cards. They don't know that you were one of the guys paying.
But in all fairness to everybody there,
I'm not just going to throw my credit card.
No, but you say, hey,
I don't know what I'm paying. I'm not rich.
Well, we did it.
Oh, my God. So you have a credit card. I thought you didn't put money in.
Oh, he has a credit card.
I'm just not going to throw. I'm not just going to throw a credit card in a pile, not knowing what I'm going to pay. So
I'm
sorry, I'm not rich, man.
Neither am I, but I paid for you.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
Why you? Why?
Because they took there were 6 credit cards in there. They took the entire bill and divided it by 6 couples. Your credit card wasn't in there, so I paid for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And look at what you caused, Ross.
Wait, in all fairness to everyone...
I just have a question. Ross is throwing this party, whatever.
Right.
How is that supposed to be handled? How is it supposed to be paid for?
Ross is supposed to pay for it. He invited us to dinner to celebrate his birthday. He invited us to a party. Let me ask you something. When you go to a wedding, do you pay for the wedding? You give a gift, but you don't pay for the wedding.
You get an invite. You expect, you're going to eat dinner, but you're not paying.
I mean, I've gone out to dinner with Ross.
I think everybody pays but the guy whose birthday it is.
Then you say that up front. But then you say it up front. You say, listen, we're having a party and we need you to pay.
And the guy doesn't throw that party. A bunch of friends get together and say, let's all take Ross out to dinner.
When I have a birthday party, I pay for it. Unless I say to him up front, hey, listen, you guys are paying. What?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Ross. You know the deal.
What did he say?
I don't know. You can't win.
I can't win.
You should take up the bill.
Certain people, and now I'm getting crucified because it was an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, but now Gary went to your birthday party and he's fighting with Ralph about it. He shouldn't have to fight. It should be like, he went to a party, you threw a nice party.
No, but I got to tell you, my big issue really is with Ralph in the sense that, like, everybody put their credit card down. Why wouldn't you? And how would the waiter know how to split it up if you're not offering to pay?
I was offering to pay.
How?
I said, how much do I need to pay? It's a pretty direct question.
Yeah, but after the credit card thing happened, you don't need to pay anything. We all got it.
Ralph only wanted to pay for himself. He didn't want to contribute any to Ross's meal.
Right, exactly. In other words, only what he owes for his meal.
Right.
No, how much is everybody
How do we know? How do we know? Why don't you go find out?
You should have said, okay, we're treating Ross and Melissa, so now there's 15 of us. I want to pay 115.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at the bill. You say, all right, this is how much it is a head. So that's what I'll pay ahead. Here's my credit card. Put me in.
My point is, why are we sitting and arguing about this? Ross threw a birthday party. I didn't tell him to throw a party.
This is not what the party should create.
And I don't want to pay. Why do I have to pay for Oedipus and all his business friends?
I actually figured it out, right? It came to...
They didn't even chip in, and he's a record company guy.
He's not screwed.
No, here's what I figured out for Ralph to hear. It was $310 it cost me. Had you included Ralph...
Wait, what are you saying, Gary?
It was $310 for a couple, right? If I included...
Well, weren't they great conversations?
You working on this all weekend?
No, I just looked... I woke up and I was like, Jesus Christ.
What happened to me last night?
You got raped.
Ralph's mocking me, except if you were on the other end
Ralph's
of it, you'd be screaming like a baby. Right? You'd be pissed.
But that's the point. I mean,
that's why I didn't throw my card in there.
Right, but look at Ross.
Take some random amount.
But look at Ross. He invited you to a birthday party, and then without telling you, he has you pay, and then he's
throwing fuel on the fire.
And then sitting there at the end of the table are all his record company guys who are his business expenses, and Oedipus, who's his business expense, and technically me and you are radio guys.
Did I not say to you I put my card down?
Dude, you shouldn't put me in that position.
Wrong. I should have told him to give me the check before it came to the table. So when it came to the table, I put my card down, and you guys said, no, take it back.
Of course, I didn't say no.
I didn't either.
You had no money.
Who by the way,
didn't give it.
Who didn't pay a dime?
Oedipus the Schnurrer.
Oedipus came up to me afterwards and goes, next time I'll get it. When am I ever going to see you again?
But the point is, if you're the host of a gathering, you're supposed to take care. The one
all right, I learned my lesson.
Is that a check is going to come at the end.
See, Gary, last time you were upset because you weren't invited to a dinner.
Now look what happens when you get invited.
See what happened?
By the way, Melissa invited all these people. We assumed she was throwing a party.
We did afterwards, but you guys didn't come.
Whatever.
Oh, that wasn't the party?
No.
I'm trying to find my way out of
this. Ross, it was a Schnurrer party, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so next year, no one will come, and I'll have a new set of friends.
I had a great time.
Next year, have a party and pay for it, or don't have a party. Listen, me and Ross go out all the time. Sometimes I get the check, sometimes he gets the check. We're friends. But don't invite me to a party. It's bad form.
Somebody should have come up with this idea for him.
Well, that's it. Then you should say it up front. Or bill us up front. And by the way, let us know we're paying for it. Let us know we're paying for it so that Mary 𝗛𝗻𝗵𝗵 can order what she wants.
So I have a phone call to her to say I'm sorry.
Yeah, call her up.
I got crap from Josh saying, how come I wasn't invited to the dinner?
It was classless.
All right. The first time, I'm sorry.
Yes, I'll be expecting my apology call quickly, too.
You really should have put your credit card down, Ralph. You really should have.
Oh, get out. It'll be a cold day in hell.
So, in other words, Robert, you think I'm right and insane to believe I'll ever do it?
Forget it.
But that's not true. I pay.
Yeah, everybody's coming to your defense.
Exactly. Come on, Rob. I thought you did it before.
Whatever.
Oh, please, Ralph.
I'm just not throwing my card into a pile of craziness.
All right, thank you, Ralph. Cheap ass.
How about that birthday party Ralph threw for you? Oh, no. Christmas party.
Oh, the one where I paid?
The Christmas.
Yeah.
What?
The Christmas party you threw, Ralph.
You mean the one where Ralph invited everyone to 𝗦𝗫cie 𝗄𝗿 and I paid for the whole dinner?
Yeah,
that one. That was a great one.
No, what are you talking about?
Remember you said to me, you were sitting in my apartment, and you said, you know, I'd love to get a bunch of people together to go out to dinner, and you did. And
oh, you mean before Christmas? Yeah.
Yeah, and we all went out to dinner. It was at 𝗦𝗫cie 𝗄𝗿, and then, of course, the bill came, and I paid for it all.
I should have paid for that?
You got people together.
Oh, man, you're crazy. You know, you rich people, think, hey, I'll pay for everything.
I don't see that. I didn't see anyone reaching for the bill. You said you were inviting a bunch of people to dinner. I showed up.
I said, let's get a bunch of people together before Christmas.
Yeah, that means Howard pays.
That means I should pay for it?
I think that what Howard's saying is nobody else at the table knew that they should put it in, so Howard was so embarrassed.
Why
I'm not going to sit there all night.
People think it was a free meal? Why is everybody going out to dinner not expecting to pay?
How come nobody chipped in?
Let me say this. I got the call from Ralph. I thought Ralph was inviting me to dinner.
I know. Or say up front, listen, we're all paying.
Right, let's get together and go to dinner. We'll all chip in and we'll pay.
But the bill sat there at the end of the table. It sat and sat and sat, so I took it and I paid. What am I going to do? I'm not going to sit there all night waiting for somebody to pay.
Or wash dishes.
I don't remember what happened.
But when a guy...
I'm going to stay home and eat.
But when a guy... If you do that, you'll starve. Disgust me.
I
can't take him. I hung up on him. But Ross makes a birthday party and then tells everyone to pay.
You know, I went to a dinner before, and you invite people out, and everybody goes, at the end of the check comes, and people split it up. You know what happened before?
No.
Jeff, you're on the air.
Thanks. Howard, you know, my understanding is the way it usually works is whoever's paying for the party gives their card to the head maitre d' before the party even begins.
Of course.
And you just say, everything's on my tab. So even if anybody else tries to give a card, they go, nope, it's already been taken care of.
Ross pulled the move at the end. The check is sitting there. Everyone puts their credit card down. He goes, oh, no, I don't feel comfortable having everyone pay. And then all of a sudden he goes, oh, okay.
That's the beginning.
Of course.
Before it even starts.
We shouldn't even go through that.
Even though she ain't going any, ask Robin. Robin knows how to pay for a party.
Of course.
Thanks,
but the point is, though, if you're making all of the decisions, you're ordering all the food, you're really responsible because you can't spend other people's money like that. You can't take money out of people's pockets.
I was like, wow, this is like a really good party. I mean, he's throwing some party. Should see what's going on here. Little did I know I was throwing the party.
That's right. You didn't realize you threw such a good party.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I'm a real sport.
Hey, Robin, stop it. You weren't invited.
Look at what I missed.
All right, thank you for the invite, and happy birthday.
I'm going to go make friends with next dinner so everybody else can pay. Goodbye.
All right. Believe this guy? And then he's mad at me.
I love it.
Everyone was saying it.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Oh, yeah,
for bringing it up.
Yeah.
You should have paid and been happy.
Should be gracious.
Yes. Thanked him for that opportunity.
Unreal.
What exactly is a schnurr again?
A schnurr comes from 𝗦𝗵cie 𝗄𝗿.
I love that word.
No, a schnurr is like a guy who, finds a way for everyone to pay for his birthday party. Schnurr.
Usually that's Ralph, but today it's Ralph.
Right. Take a break. We'll do the news.
All right.
Hello, my name is Fiona Apple. I'm a sensitive singer-songwriter. I write songs about my personal pain. I write songs about what I feel in my soul. And you are listening to a man who feels nothing and has no soul. Howard Stern. So from high atop the Howard Stern building, it's Howard Stern on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network.
It's the Howard Stern Show. Starring Howard Stern. Now,
news time.
That's right, Howard. It's time for this song. Would you like to sing out to?
Beautiful.
Would you like
time for that song. Can never get enough of that.
Whitney Houston, breast implants or not?
Yes, because she's real skinny, and then she's got like 2 big mounds on her. Like you could tell, they
smack of fakeness. Huh?
I would say yes.
All right, you're right. She admitted on a radio show the other day that she has had implants before storming out in a huff.
Yes, I've had implants. I've had implants. Everything else is great.
I wish we could get an interview with Whitney. She sounds like a lot of fun.
Captain Jenks made a prank phone call during the horrible disaster that was the space shuttle, blow-up.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you saying? CBS is calling you now?
Oh, yeah. They're doing prank phone calls to me. In fact, one guy called me and left a message on my answering machine with a phone number and said he was from the FCC. So KC went and called the number, and it actually is a CBS number. Somebody from the news organization that I pranked.
Now he's getting pranked.
Oh, they're pranking him back.
Oh, yeah.
They're going on the offensive. Very good.
Only they're really bad at it,
Which will only rile Captain Jenks up even more.
Now they're really asking for it.
And you know what happened to me a little while ago?
Probably Dan Rather doing it.
And you know what happened to me a little while ago?
What?
I went out to the store to get a pack of cigarettes, and a car drove by me, beeped their horn loudly, and then someone in the car threw a feminine product at me.
Wow. Well, CBS...
Hey, you got to expect reaction.
Fighting back. It's probably,
You think it was a CBS person with the feminine product, too?
All right, Captain Jenks, keep us posted. All right, Robin, go ahead, please.
All right. We all know about the famous McDonald's suit where a woman said her coffee was too hot and was awarded $6 million.
Right.
Now a couple is suing the franchise because of an improperly prepared bagel.
They serve bagel at McDonald's?
There is a bagel sandwich in the morning, yeah.
Huh.
And they say that the bagel was so hard it damaged the husband's teeth and the marriage. So the couple is suing. John and Cecilia O'Hare sued Friday for unspecified damages more than $15,000. They allege that McDonald's, owned by Johnston's Foods, was negligent and violated an implied warranty that the food sold was reasonably fit for human consumption. The suit alleges that the wife lost care, comfort, consortium, and the society of her husband.
Those legal words. If a guy eats a bad bagel, why can't he bang his wife?
I don't know, but he broke his teeth and bridge work when he bit into the bagel.
Wow. Can't get a fresh bagel at McDonald's. Where can you?
So I don't know how much they should get because his teeth broke when he bit into a bagel. But they're suing McDonald's.
All right.
An American tourist with... who was in, I guess this is in the Philippines, was in a bar, and there was a German dude there, and they were both drinking, and they got into a fight over the hostilities between the United States and Iraq. And the German took out a knife and stabbed the American. Now the American dude is in the hospital. And the German dude is saying, you know what, I'm really sorry, but we were both drunk when we started this argument. But I just love it when drunks have these very serious debates. It can lead to a stabbing. There's a case going on in New Jersey where a teacher is now accused of statutory rape for his relationship with a girl who I guess was at the time about 15 years old. See, the situation was that he was dating her mom, who he met at a parent-teacher meeting. Started dating the mom. The mom started leaving him at home with her daughter and son to babysit while she was at work. And I guess that's when the relationship started with the 15-year-old. And then he dumped the mom and continued to see the 15-year-old. And I guess the 15-year-old got a little upset when it didn't lead to marriage. So now he's in court, and he could get 4 years in jail. The prosecution is saying, look, this was a terrible case of a man taking advantage of a little child, and the defense attorney is saying this was consensual sex, and, you know, people just didn't like the outcome when, you know, things didn't go the way they planned.
Kid was 15. I don't care what. There's nothing consensual.
Absolutely. But that's what they're arguing, that there was no rape here. The guy was just, you know, he's a victim of these two women that he didn't want to spend the rest of his life with. So.
Yeah, well, he's missing the point. It is a rape. Because she's 15, and he's supposed to be messing with a 15-year-old.
As a teacher, you'd think he'd know that.
Yeah. Not to mention he's a teacher, you know.
He didn't know she couldn't consent.
Jesus.
Steve-O gave another great performance the other night. Sorry I missed it. He was at B.B. King's entertaining an audience. He started, I guess, yelling at the audience and then promptly took a knife and sliced his lip and had blood flying all over the place. Then
it's the guy from Jackass.
Yes.
He's like a Buddy Gallagher.
Oh, my gosh.
Then he lifted a woman's shirt with her cooperation and slapped her breasts around.
With her cooperation.
Yes, you know, she said, yes, go ahead, lift my shirt. And then I guess he did, like, speed bag with her breasts. For his finale, how do you wrap up a show like that?
He defecated, tell me.
For his finale, he told women in the room to take off their bras and underwear and throw them at him. Some did, and he then proceeded to staple the lingerie to parts of his body.
Whoa. That kid is nuts.
Say what you want. Sounds like the coolest show ever.
I would say so. He is crazy.
It is cool, though.
Yeah.
He's nuts. He's really nuts.
You know, people pay $50 for a lot worse than that.
I'd go see that show.
Why not?
It sounds like a free-for-all.
Chicks throwing their clothes off, him stapling them. I mean, I don't know. I'd go see that.
Head over there. What the hell?
You just got to figure out what his schedule is so you can go see him.
Right.
The Groundhog Day happened yesterday, and of course, the groundhogs did see their shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh, I can't wait for it to be over. It's just been the worst winter here in New York.
And,
horrible.
you know, we're supposed to have some mild days here for the next couple of days. Then it's supposed to plunge right back down. Yeah.
You know who also saw his shadow?
Who?
Dominic Barbara.
He makes a shadow. He casts shade everywhere he goes. Ben Affleck has figured out why we are so fascinated with his romance with Jennifer Lopez.
Because he's a multi-millionaire movie star, and she's beautiful, and he's rich and beautiful. And...
Nope, that's not it.
What is it?
It's because of race and class.
Yep.
Okay.
He's white and she's Puerto Rican, and that's politically incorrect.
Well, then why were we fascinated with...
J-Lo before?
Yeah, in her previous marriage, which was a big... Because he's an idiot.
Well, I was going to say, it is Ben Affleck trying to figure all this out.
Who even knew he was white?
Isn't that politically correct, though, for interracial
It's politically
stuff?
incorrect to say that's why we're fascinated.
By the way, J-Lo's about as Hispanic as I am. I mean, let's be honest.
The only time I know she's Hispanic is when she's in the movies. She makes a point of pointing that out.
Yeah, they tan her up a little bit.
And they put her in, like, Made in Manhattan.
Hey, this will interest you. You're a betting woman.
Yes.
I remember I was talking about there should be a betting line on whether O.J. will kill his daughter.
Yes, I remember that.
BetOnSports.com. They've done it. Out. Here it is.
What's the line?
I'll tell you right here. Okay, if it's established by a court of law that O.J. Simpson murdered his daughter, Sydney, before 12/31/03, the end of 2003, if you bet $100, you get $12,000.
Wow.
I believe it. Which is an interesting bet, but I think there's a better one on here. Will O.J. Simpson go to trial for the murder of his daughter, Sydney Simpson, before December the 3rd? So whether or not there'll be a trial. Put down 100, you get $6,000 if there's a trial.
That's better, yeah.
This is interesting. Will it be established by a court of law that O.J. Simpson sexually abused Sydney?
Oh.
It happens. If yes,
what a line.
You can get $4,000 for your $100 bet.
What bet?
It's just an odd thing to root for.
Now, here's one that I would bet on. I wouldn't bet on any of the previous. Will O.J. Simpson go to trial for physically assaulting Sydney Simpson before the end of 2003? If you say yes, bet $100, you can win $300.
I would love to.
And if you say no, and you bet $100, actually you got to bet $500 to get $100. So Forget the no bet. The yes bets, I mean, they're dangerously close to that. She's already calling 911.
You know, it took him years to work up to killing Nicole.
But I'm just saying, forget the killing. What about the
assault?
Yeah.
Well,
I could see her coming into town with a black eye and stuff and then calling the police and saying, OJ beat me.
I just don't like to take any of those bets because, you know, I just hate that she's in that situation. I don't want to profit from it.
But I might take the $300 on that one.
I mean, I should bet to assure it won't happen.
There you go, Artie.
Yeah, there you go.
But I like the bet with the, you know, physically attacking her, but you need more than $300 back. That's $200.
I would take the bet I would be interested in is if she'll make another 911 call this year.
Yeah. That's probably even money because we know that's going to happen.
Absolutely.
That's the bet I want.
Well, anyway, there it is. You can get in on that on Bet on Sports.
All right. Courtney Love is acting a little weird, according to Page 6.
No.
Really? Yes, they say that she's over in Hawaii, I guess, staying at a hotel there. And she's going to some benefit that Elton John is throwing in London. And so she spent the entire night calling all over the world looking for dresses for this event and explaining to people how important it was that she look right because she'll be singing in front of the effing Queen. And, you know, she doesn't want to be made to look ridiculous.
The effing Queen.
Because, you know, Sinead O'Connor can look ridiculous, but she can't. And she just went on and on and on, and they're saying that she spent all night doing this. They say here, our spy said, I can only say I hope she wasn't sober, because if she was sober, she's certainly crazy.
Oh, she's crazy.
Meanwhile, they say that she set new standards for skankdom a couple of months ago during a photo shoot for England's Q magazine. She stripped off all of her clothes during the shoot in a London hotel, then went outside and plopped down naked on a road.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah?
So she was in a car, and she's in her panties.
Well, yeah, that was the one they finally wound up publishing.
Yeah, I saw
but
that.
She was naked on the road. By the time the shoot was over, Courtney had set fire to things, poured champagne over her head, had her bikini line waxed in a room full of people, and then wound up in the taxi cab with her underwear on.
She's a fun gal.
I tell you.
The skank meter hits red.
And back here at home, they have found the 7-foot dinghy those 4 kids perished on about a week ago in Long Island Sound. They said it was a 2-person dinghy. It wasn't meant to hold that many people, and it certainly wasn't meant to be out in the open sea. So there's no way they should have been on that boat in that number in that area at that time of night. So
big mistake.
Everything was wrong. Now, of course, we are in the position of now having our space program suspended because of the shuttle accident this past weekend. The Columbia was the oldest shuttle in the fleet, and from what I understand, they have been, just really stingy with money for NASA in the last several years. So they've been making them maintain this fleet of shuttles with not nearly as much money as they need to. Even though every shuttle was built to withstand more than 100 flights into outer space, and none of them has nearly reached that, they have to be maintained and they have to be updated. And it takes money to do that. And apparently they've been short on that maintenance money for the program. So now the program is suspended, and an investigation will take place, and a commission will be impaneled to determine exactly what happened and why 7 people lost their lives. 7 brave, courageous, and probably the best among us are gone. One of the NASA spokespeople, the shuttle program manager, Ron Ditmore, gave some information on the preliminary investigation as to why the Columbia fell from the skies. He says Columbia developed problems on its re-entry prior to the breakup. B2.
All I know is to the point that we lost communication with we were seeing a drag causing the vehicle to roll to the left. The flight control system was commanding surfaces to get the vehicle back. to where it believed it should be, more to the roll to the right.
They say that this is the second time in a shuttle launch that some foam has come off of one of the rockets or something, some engine that is on the shuttle, and hit a piece of the shuttle as it was taking off. This time it hit a part of the wing where apparently a lot of this problem with increasing temperatures seems to have occurred. Yet a lot of, the people in NASA are saying don't necessarily blame that foam. It shouldn't have done that. Dittmer denies that the insulation that struck the shuttle's left wing on takeoff on January 16th seriously compromised the shuttle's integrity before.
All I know is to the point that we lost communication with the vehicle. There was not a problem that was indicated on the data or in the voice communication.
I didn't even know there was a shuttle up there, to be honest.
That's what they were saying. If you talk to most people in America, nobody would know they were up there. We've gotten to the point where these things appear to be routine, but those people are sitting on rockets. And it's always dangerous.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
I don't know that was the right clip.
You got one more. You want to hear it?
That's the one I wanted before.
Our technical experts believe the debris that hit the orbiter was inconsequential. It was not going to represent an impact to our flight control qualities or our safety.
That's what they believe, but they don't know. Meanwhile, they say there was no way for the astronauts to even take a look at what damage might have occurred when that piece of insulation hit the shuttle because they didn't have the robotic arm on the shuttle that, they use to do things like that. They didn't need it for this flight. There would have been no way to look and no way to repair it if they had seen something, but they couldn't even see if there was anything there.
We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. What do? Do you swallow air with your ass?
Swallow air with your ass? You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
All media. Part of that success is due to everybody being curious.
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard.
Let us finish the sentence. All right. Some of our promos I don't understand.
I wasn't listening to that one.
You're lucky. You would have been very disappointed. Robin, get us out of here. Come on.
All right. There is debris that has fallen over at least 3 states from the shuttle Columbia, and they are sending out men on horseback and tracking it by satellite because they want to collect everything they possibly can. And down in Texas, Judge Sue Kennedy has this appeal for anyone who comes across a piece of shuttle debris. See one.
Yeah, Artie, listen carefully. Artie has 7 ads on eBay.
Please do not commandeer any parts of the shuttle. NASA desperately wants to get those back.
She also urges you not to touch a piece of the shuttle debris. You could become very sick.
I think they just say that so that we won't touch it.
No, C2.
Really?
Because of the chemicals involved, any symptoms would be nausea, vomiting, dizziness primarily. So they're going to be similar to flu-like symptoms.
I don't know if we should give the space shuttle back to NASA. Look what they do with it.
Really?
They'll probably rebuild it and wreck somebody else's life.
Well, no, they have other shuttles. There's still shuttles that exist.
Oh.
We have more than one,
Well, I just don't want them to send any more people up.
You're the worst, because you always, every disaster sends you running for the barricades.
To the hills. Hey.
We would have never gotten to this country if we had an eye on you.
To use the pieces for spare parts, you know what I mean?
Oh, dear. They can't possibly.
Keep it out of their hands.
But they do say that, the shuttle gets washed down every time it lands because of those chemicals that are on it. So you really shouldn't be approaching any of the debris. You should call someone and have them come out and get it. There were people aboard the shuttle. Paul Brown is the father of astronaut David Brown. And he and his wife say that their son would want the space program to continue regardless of his death. See?
His brother Doug had asked him, Dave, what if you die in space? He said, NASA won't go on. It has to go on. And that's what Doug and I want to say.
Yes. Sorry, James isn't there. Senator Lott, what is it?
Yes, sir?
Yes, Senator Lott.
Yes, I think the nigger hit the wrong switch on the show.
Oh, come on. That's outrageous.
I'm serious, Howard.
Senator Lott, I don't...
I wish the shuttle had fallen on you.
Yeah.
So when I was a young boy in Mississippi, my mom always said, if you go into space, don't go with a nigger.
Oh, my God. Listen to this guy's sense of humor.
Just an idiot. This is not sense of humor.
Lest anyone think this is Senator Lott.
Howard.
It's not.
Even he's not dumb enough to say this.
Oh, he is.
Senator Lott, not on radio.
I think it was Strom Thurmond pretending to be Senator Lott.
Yeah.
Dorothy Brown is the mother of astronaut David Brown, and she talks about the last conversation she had with her son just before he took off on Columbia C5.
She would much prefer to have been able to said to him, Dave, I'll be thinking of you every minute. And he gave me a great big kiss. And I know that he wants this program to continue.
This is Marjorie Brown, who's Laurel Clark's mother. She was also on the shuttle, and she says Laurel would have liked to have helped raise her son into adulthood, C4.
She would much prefer to have been able to help her son become an adult, because she wanted him to be as caring and loving as a human can be.
These people are such good people, you know.
Yeah, they're incredible people.
I know when I die, I don't want radio to continue. I want it to end with my death. And
well, that's why I say you're the worst.
Yeah, I'm the worst human being around.
Whatever we have.
How beautiful these people are. Their child or their loved one, their husband dies, and they go, they want the space program to continue. Well, I can assure you, when I die, I want all radios to end.
Life to stop.
Oh, I want all life. I want everyone to kill themselves.
That's what you would want. You don't want it going on without.
No, I don't want any of you having fun without me. I don't. I really don't.
All right.
Well, these people knew they were taking their lives into their hands, and they still did it. That was the most amazing thing about them.
Yeah. And that includes television. I don't want television to continue either.
How could television continue without people, Howard?
Radio, TV, or film shall stop.
If everybody dies, it'll all stop.
Well, in case anyone's left.
If they miss somebody.
All right.
When you die, I'm going to completely stop exercising. I'm going to forget about everything.
You're going to let yourself go?
Yeah, I'm going to let it go.
Jack Nicholson hasn't lost it, and I will scream at anybody who says he has. They now say that the reason he and Lara Flynn Boyle are not together is that right after New Year's, he apparently had gone to the New Year's party of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. And I guess the next day, Lara went shopping, and when she got back from shopping, Jack was in there with another woman.
Boy, he really has not lost it. What a guy.
Yeah.
So she walked out, and she hasn't been talking to him. She still loves Jack. That's what they say here in this Russian Malloy column today. But he would have to really crawl and beg to get her back now. So, Jack Nicholson, the man.
They say the reason she wore her ballet outfit, tutu, is because the woman she caught him in bed with was a dancer.
Oh.
Is that true?
Yeah. It was a secret message to him. Imagine, he really does have it, because women are sending him secret messages on TV.
They won't talk to him, but they're dressing to send him messages.
And by the way, the woman was no ballet dancer. She was a different kind of dancer, supposedly, like in scores. But nevertheless, it was a secret message.
It's got to be hard on a chick's self-esteem when your 80-year-old boyfriend is cheating on you.
Yeah, I mean, at what point does he calm himself down?
Come on.
Oh, dear.
Come on, Jack.
He's the man.
William Shatner says it happens to you at around 70-something, so she's got a few years left.
Right.
The Recruit was the #1 movie at the box office this past weekend. That's the one with Al Pacino, and oh, my goodness, they're going to make Colin Farrell a star. Here he talks, Al Pacino talks about the adventure of acting, A1.
The adventure of acting.
I think part of the...
It's an adventure if you're working like him. Most people never get to do it.
The adventure of it is to go into something and not be afraid to screw up. I mean,
okay, who cares?
All right.
The adventure of acting. Most of us don't have to worry about the adventure of acting.
We have to worry about the adventure of plumbing and carpentry.
Colin Farrell was asked how he's acquired an American accent for this film, B1.
3 years, man, I've been working with the same dialect coach. A guy called Michael Buster, and about 3 weeks or 4 weeks before we start filming.
Yeah, well, use it now, man.
Yeah, if we can't understand a word you're saying.
Right.
The Guru was another movie released this weekend, and bring in much at the box office, but Heather Graham is in it. And she says even though she plays a porn star once again in this film, she still wanted to do this movie. A2.
I told my agents, like, I really like...
Should we really listen to her? I mean, the movie doesn't even chart in the top 10. Forget it. It's about her age.
But I shouldn't do it because of that, you know? And then I just...
Probably should have done it because it's a crummy movie.
The Guru. A lot of people yelling that into the phone.
Right, the Guru.
Yeah, punch in the Guru, please. Where's that playing?
I want to make sure I get a seat.
Another movie that's not really tearing up the box office is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days with Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey. But here's Matthew on the best part of the honeymoon period of dating.
Hollywood will keep putting these idiots in the same movies over and over again and not tapping the true talents in this business like myself. They can send me the crap scripts. Yeah, I read yet another crappy script.
That sort of formality of just the invites for anything, whether it's coming over or whether it's...
Whatever this movie is, I know I could have brought more into the box office than this guy. What else? Anything?
And here's Matthew on the reality of a long-term commitment.
After the honeymoon stage, you get into real stuff with your partners, and all the quirkiness or realism are the things, all our foibles that we have.
I don't know what he's saying.
Foibles. No wonder this movie's not doing well. I don't understand the thing he's saying either. Anyway, that's what's happening.
I want to thank, I want to thank Showtime for the $5,000 prize for Stump the Buoy. We had an unfortunate situation today where a guy welched on his bet.
Went terribly wrong.
Sister would get naked.
Son of a bitch.
That wasn't nice.
I mean, yeah.
You know what? Who cares, though? What are you going to do?
We'll go on.
Life goes on. We'll go on. And that's it.
Hope never to hear from them again.
If he's a gentleman, I'll bring a naked woman in here tomorrow. You know. And she should really come in here naked tomorrow.
But if not, we never want to hear from them. Don't call.
Don't call us. Who else do I have to thank?
Is there anybody else?
Barry Zito.
Barry Zito.
Forget.
Practically threw yourself at the man, Robin.
Oh, he was gorgeous.
Oh, Robin.
I saw you.
I saw you
staring at Barry Zito.
And I was looking
staring? Yeah. He had a hands all over.
I was like, he hugged me.
Wow.
So sweet.
I think he had a little bit of a boner when he hugged you.
Oh, please.
Might get lucky.
If Robin buys his album, we know it's true love.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Welcome back live to the show. We had a week vacation. Not a week vacation, a week's vacation. Here's a guy who says we're taking too much vacation. Well, you know, in the summer, we save our vacation for the summer.
Yeah, can't we have off during the summer?
No different than we did at...
vacation is too much.
Yeah, I'm done trying to please everyone around here. Hey, Dearborn, what do you say?
Hey, Howard, great show. Love you guys. You guys are doing a great job. But the vacations, man, we got to get some new shows.
Well, actually, you've got a new show today. And then, of course, Labor Day weekend is just around the corner where we kick off all our 23,000 hours of tape. So we got a lot to listen to coming up.
How was your vacation?
Yeah, it was beautiful. You know, anytime you got time to chill. I was with my daughter.
Oh, yeah?
My 20-year-old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we hung out a lot and talked, and, you know, it was just nice.
Well, that's very nice.
She's a good kid.
Must be nice. I got to work every day. All right, Howard, I just wanted to say...
You don't ever get vacation?
You have no vacation?
Yeah, 2 week a year.
What do you do?
I do air conditioning, HVAC.
Yeah, but you've got a lot of fun on a job like that.
This is, you know,
this is hard
time
work
for you.
Yeah, I mean, air conditioning is all winter off.
Yeah, 100 degrees on top of the roof. It's awesome.
Oh, come on, that's fun. You kidding? Manual labor is the best. You go home, you feel good.
It's over.
Your body, got to work out.
Yes, it is awesome.
Yeah, never complain about that job, please. We don't want to hear about it. The grueling mental anguish of radio is
shameful.
Much more debilitating.
Devastation.
The devastation of radio is the day in and day out of
the grind
of announcing records and
coming up with a new way to announce the same record.
I know a guy in the air conditioning business. This guy gets laid every 5-year-old client.
That's living.
This guy gets major pussy.
That is life on the edge.
Yes, speaking of the old tapes, 23,000 hours worth. The Labor Day special will kick it off, and then you'll be hearing lots of different shows from the
There's
past.
There's definitely going to be a Labor Day special.
Yeah, yes, and lots of stuff uncensored coming up. So for anybody who feels we take too much vacation, I understand what you're saying, but we've got a lot of material that we just got our hands on. So you can feel good about that.
A lot of specials coming up?
I was quite dismayed over my vacation. I tried to get in touch with Robin 3 times. I called her, first time I called her on her birthday to wish her a happy birthday and to tell her that I had a present for her because I didn't want her to think I forgot, God forbid. And because I know I can get yelled at.
Oh, here we go. I didn't even hear your messages. Did I yell at you?
No. And then
I was driving around in that beautiful car. What was I going to think?
And then what the hell was it? I called you twice after Gary's father died. Once to tell you that Gary's father died. I wanted to know if you were going to go to the funeral. And I was trying to talk to you. And I figured no one would tell you that his father... Did you know his father died?
Yeah, that was Sal, the stockbroker. He found me on the Internet.
How does he find you on the Internet?
He has me, like, on one of those things where it alerts you every time you go on online.
Oh. What?
And so he
instant messengers.
Yeah, I do. And then
that's how he nails you.
He immediately comes on and starts talking to me. Sometime, just as I'm about to go to bed, I'll check the email or something, and there's Sal going, "Hey, Robin."
He's a psychopath. Did you ever realize that there is a little eye on the top of your instant messenger, and if you click on it, the eye closes, and that means no one knows you're on or off?
Well, then why would you have it? Because
you could see who's on when you feel like talking to them.
I see.
Ah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. I don't know how Sal got a hold of me at all. But he did alert me that Gary's father had died.
He's such a suck-ass.
It's like, Robin, I didn't think you would know, but here's the information.
Now, did you go to the funeral?
I went to the wake.
Well, that's where I was supposed to be. You heard what happened, didn't you?
No.
So, there was, the wake. So I had Ronnie's car come get me, and I was going to leave my house about 5:30 to get to the wake. Mm-hmm. At 5:20, I hear Beth yelling, "Help, honey, help, help, help." So I never hear, I thought she was talking to the dog, so I took my time. I get downstairs. She's laying on the floor. She was in high heels. She tripped on the steps, fractured her foot, the whole thing. Oh, man. Yeah. So that was, then got her over to the hospital.
Yikes.
Yeah.
She in a cast?
What they like one of those boots.
Right.
Yeah. She didn't break it. She fractured, hairline fracture and a bunch of tendons and crap.
Well, those are breaks. They're just not, separations.
Oh, my God. She heard a crunch. And she was crying. I never saw her cry from pain because she usually, and she goes, "I'm going to walk this off." I go, "I don't think you're going to." And then she couldn't walk, so.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, so we never even got to the wake.
Oh.
And I called Gary a million times. I was upset because I deserved points for saying I was going, and I didn't want him to think like we faked it.
Uh-huh.
So she's going to come in this week.
So you broke her foot so it looked like you wanted...
Yeah, I had to hit her with a hammer.
Oh, that's terrible. So is she laid up? Is she hobbling? Or what?
She's on crutches, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Well, remember when you were on crutches? What was that for?
I broke my ankle.
Yeah. Oh, that's worse. But this is pretty bad.
Anything down there, because it hurts like hell. It throbs just when you're trying to relax.
And it takes forever to fix. The body takes a long time in that area.
Yeah, there's apparently a lot of stuff in that area.
So complicated. So that was that. So we never went to Gary's father's wake.
Oh.
Or whatever viewing it's called, I think.
Viewing, I don't know which term applies to what.
Yeah. I'll tell you, too many other people better not die this year or I'm going to have to permanently cripple Beth.
What else can you break? You got to start small and work your way up.
Do you notice Artie is not here this morning? Because, Artie's got this weird move now. He got asked to do a roast for... what's the roast?
William Shatner.
For William Shatner. Artie got asked to do it. And in the past, Artie would say something to Gary, and then Gary would tell me, and it was weird. And I said, why can't Artie talk to me about this stuff in person? Like, why does he go to you?
He goes, well, Artie doesn't want to bother you. So tell Artie he can bother me, all he wants. So Artie tells me on the air, we're in the middle of the show, he goes, yeah, well, I'm going to the roast for 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄. It's all right, though, isn't it?
Oh, that's how he's telling you now.
And I went, well, I mean, what choice do I have?
What he did is he was even cooler than that. He kind of goes, I think I decided I'm going to do the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄 roast, so I'm going to be in a little bit late on Monday.
Yeah, and it's like, well, and he goes, well, it'll be good for the show. And I went, I don't think it will be.
I think it's promotion for the show. I remember that line.
Yeah.
That it's promotion for the show.
No,